I just want to make sure that it comes up on Twitch before we get into our game. Great. Hi, everybody on Twitch. This is Vicky from RPG Alliance and Career Questing and Allies TTRPG Meetup Group. And I think about that for a second. We're going to play another edition of Pulp Cthulhu, the Two-Headed Serpent, today. And we're playing on Roll20. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at our virtual tabletop now on screen. And I'd like to welcome my two players today. I'll go ahead and have them introduce themselves. If we could start with Kelsey, please.
Yes, I play Kelsey, who is a thief in their spare time. Though I'm pretty sure that nobody else in the party knows that. But oh well.
I do now.
If nothing else, I'm really good with locks, and right now I'm really unconscious and possibly going to die.
And poisoned.
Oh yeah, and poisoned. Yay.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, well then we better introduce your hero, Dr. Flo Yo.
Woo! Yeah.
Conscious and alive, and a doctor.
Yeah. Dr. Flo, who is desperately trying to revive Kelsey. Hopefully this will work. Because not for like completely like humanitarian reasons. It's mostly because Dr. Flo doesn't want to be alone in the tunnel and cave situation. But yeah, let's see if she can help revive them a little bit.
Awesome. So I will take you to our map that we left. And so we are about 4 sessions into the Two-Headed Serpent campaign, the Bolivian chapter. So we'll just move you over, and then I'll just bring you down because we do have some fog of war happening. Let me just bring it over. I'm sorry I have to do this on 2 screens because we're using OBS. All right. Let's see. There, that should hopefully have brought in you folks in the mass of the fog of war. Do you see your tokens, Dr. Flo and Kelsey?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, and I see a large mound of snakes.
That's right. That was the nasty snakes. Let's just show that particular token.
Oh, well, they're perfectly good little snakes. They're just, the only thing they have to defend themselves are these little fangs. And, I didn't need to fall on them. I thought I was going to be deft and get over them, but apparently I fell on them. And they did the predictable thing and they bit me.
That's it. And then the poison was of the type that paralyzed you, but they also did enough damage that it brought you to 0 hit points and you are now unconscious. And last time, so just to bring the audience up to speed, you work for an organization called Caduceus. They usually do philanthropic work in war zones and disaster areas, bringing medical aid. But really, they have a secret function. They hire adventurers like Dr. Yo and Kelsey to go on secret missions for the benefit of protecting all of humanity. In this case, the mission was to find this weird temple that had been disrupted by a local military battle between Bolivia and Paraguay, and that had broken the protective spell that had kept it hidden for millennia. These two were contacted to go in, infiltrate, or find the temple and retrieve a mummy from the temple that Caduceus needed to study again in order to prevent any harm to the human race, to find this threat so they can research it and find ways to protect humanity. That's kind of the gist of it. You had a lot of adventures trying to find it, but you have found the temple. You've gone deep into the bowels of the temple, and in front of you, though, blocking your way in the lower levels of this temple, is this massive snakes. Again, Kelsey, I believe, tried to climb over it, dropped, got bitten, got paralyzed, lost their final hit points, and is unconscious. Dr. Yo, though, took some of the military jackets they had scavenged off the ruins of the battlefield, put them down almost like tarps, and climbed on top of the wiggling snakes and pulled Kelsey's body back into the safety of the tunnel, and that's where we leave off. But with Pulp Cthulhu, because we have a huge amount of luck rather than Call of Cthulhu 7e, you get a little bit more luck. We're going to replenish our luck at every session. So we're going to start off with having both of our heroes do a luck check. Now you want to fail this one, and if you fail this one, then you get to increase your luck, and if you awesome, and if you succeed, then you still get to increase your luck, but not as much. That's okay.
Nuts.
So if you succeeded, you're gonna roll. Oh, you know what? I don't have my little thing here. If you succeeded, you roll, I believe, 2d10 and you add +5.
So it's 2d10?
Let me just double check.
Does the auto roll thing, I used a little swirly arrow thing just to the right of the luck. And it said, as you can see, it says recovered. But it only gave me a d10.
Oh, no, here you go. Sorry. It's so in Pulp Cthulhu, if you fail your luck roll, you roll 2d10 plus 10, and you add that to your luck score, and you can't go past the 99 maximum. If you succeeded, you only roll 1d10, and you add 5 points of luck.
Did I roll wrong, though? Because...
No, you roll a success, so you only...
It says luck.
Yeah.
It says luck rather than luck recovery.
But that's fine. You're going to be rolling...
Okay.
That recovery, hopefully it didn't auto-populate, because it's not using the right... It's using Call of Cthulhu. It's not using the Pulp Cthulhu luck rules. And I'm just looking on the Pulp Cthulhu luck rules. It's in your compendium, by the way. But again, if you failed, please now roll. So that's going to be Kelsey. 2d10 and add +10, and manually add that to your sheet, please. And for Dr. Flo, it's 1d10 plus 5 to your sheet. So you both get luck, but Kelsey for failing gets a little bit more luck.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I'm going to need it if I have any prayer of survival here.
And this works out better than... Yeah. So you got to realize that in Roll20, that because we're running... It kind of... It doesn't... It defaults to the Call of Cthulhu 7e rules. But because I bought the Pulp Cthulhu compendium, we need to manually adjust it, right? So, Dr. Flo, you rolled a 2, so you're adding 5, so you should add 7 in total to your luck. So, are you both at pretty healthy amount of luck right now?
65.
56.
That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, and then let's move on to your skill improvement. Now, I'm doing a home-brewed method, which means... and thank you again to Kelsey for doing the player journal up in our journal part. That just keeps track of what happened from session to session. Also up there, I should point out, we have the X card, and if you need to use it, you can just pull it onto the VTT screen. We see the X card, and we'll address it. Any issues that arise from the X card. Right there. So, Dr. Flo, you can take a look at your sheet, see whichever skill you checked off from last time that you succeeded at, and choose one that you'd like to attempt to improve. And Kelsey, you get to do 2. So what you'll do to improve it is you'll roll that skill. If it's a fail, then you'll get to improve it by rolling a 1d10.
Hey, I can do this.
This is good.
I can't do this.
Oh no!
Yep, I can't do any of it.
Oh, you guys both rolled successes.
2 successes.
Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh, you guys both rolled successes. Oh
Yeah, I
Wait,
know.
hang
So,
on.
well, those.
Oh,
Shit, same.
oh. Well,
Oh,
okay.
Nuts.
That's too bad.
yep. No, we can't improve shit. So,
Gosh.
Um,
Wrong time to
I
be.
needed a spot hidden improvement as well.
Mm. All right. So, as the famous television personality said, no skill improvement for you, or no soup, whatever. No soup for you. All right. So that's our.
I'd settle for hit points. Hit points are good.
Now we're going to get to the fun part. So at last we left off, Dr. Yod pulled Kelsey's body back into the tunnel. Dr. Flo had not yet attempted a first aid check, so we'll have you do a first aid to see if you can get Kelsey stabilized and get some hit points on them.
Okay, let's hope that our run of
Come on,
hard
keep
success
on
is
going with
gonna
the
stay.
successes here.
Keep it rolling. Keep the magic
Oh,
happening.
come on!
Oh,
No. Oh.
well,
jeez.
sorry, Dr. Yo, you're gonna do this alone.
No, sorry,
Oh,
Dr.
God,
Yo.
no.
You need
Oh.
to spend luck. You need to spend a shitload of luck,
Okay.
which you just. But because otherwise, Kelsey will remain unconscious and have to start doing the Constitution rolls, which are akin to death saving rolls in D&D. So
Okay, we're burning. We're burning. Look, let's do it.
burn it. That's where you got it. Burn it. This may be the last session we do online, so burn it. Because now that we're playing,
burn the hell out of it. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because we're playing with
Nice.
Kelsey's Call Cthulhu game, this might be the final one for this one. If you survive. Remember, Call or regular Call Cthulhu is deadly. So how many do you have to spend? Is it 27 or what's the math on that?
27. That's 27. I already did it.
27.
Dr. Flo,
That's a shit ton of luck.
you took it off?
Sorry, Dr. Yo.
So what's your luck at now, Dr. Yo?
It's now at 29.
That's not bad. It's not great. It's not
fine.
bad.
It's
Could
worth it.
be worse.
Hey, but that's
I mean,
okay.
At least I'm not by myself.
Exactly. So, with using
know.
the luck to increase that to make it a regular success first aid, please, Dr. Yo, roll a 1d4 and let's stabilize and give Kelsey some hit points. So 1d4, please.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. Feeling
I feel
better?
less dead.
Feel free
What
to
the
role
hell
play coming too.
happens?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I'm lying in snakes. Not as many as there are snakes over there. I kind of casually point at the big, partially burnt mound of snakes. Why am I here? Why are there snakes everywhere?
Because you pulled a stupid and decided to jump over them.
Right. So what I'm hearing you say is that when we face something else that's dangerous, you can go ahead of me. Good to hear. Okay, no problem.
Great. Love that. Great.
Okay, so yeah, so that's good to know that you're now conscious. You now have 3 hit points. Let's say that poison is you're supposed to be, I think, poisoned for about 5 rounds. But I think with the time it took for the rescue from Dr. Yo and the first aid treatment, that would pretty much help you get through the paralyzation part by then. And so you are no longer paralyzed, but you feel like shit because that poison has a hangover kick like you would not believe. Okay?
Oh.
So you folks still have this mount of snakes to try and get by. Now, remember, I believe Kelsey, because they have keen vision, spotted a figure in a Bolivian officer's
just beyond
uniform.
The mound of snakes over here, right?
Yes, and you spotted him. He locked eyes with you, and then ran the other way into something that you kind of get a hint is a larger chamber on the other side of the mound.
Huh. Yeah. Would that be a left or a right?
It's
Or
straight
just
ahead.
further? It's straight forward.
Yep, straight
Okay,
ahead
cool.
on the other side of
Uh,
things.
Yeah, if I didn't already tell Dr. Yo, because I totally don't remember this, yeah, saw somebody up there. Maybe once we figure out the snakes, we should go chase them.
Yep. Good plan.
Right. So how
gonna...
much more fuel do you have for the flamethrower there?
You want to flamethrower the snakes?
Well, that's what we did last time, and it got us what, a third of the way through? Quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks more like a quarter.
Okay. How much?
There should be like at least one shot left, I think.
Uh-huh.
If I'm remembering right.
Yeah, check on your combat part of your character sheet. I think you should have it as ammo.
I've got one.
You got one shot left?
25 yards is what we can do, though.
Well, set the snakes on fire.
And 25 yards.
Wait a second. Before you do that, I have an idea. I have booze. Yes, I have vodka.
Ooh, good plan.
So yeah, I am going to, give the snakes a drink.
I might as well go out.
So I'll casually stroll up to the snakes and start pouring, and get as much vodka on further back in the mound as I possibly can without like getting bitten again. For the what, 5th time, 10th time? I'm not even sure what we're up to now.
And then I'm gonna getting snake powers.
Yeah, then I'm gonna hide behind Dr. Flo. Okay. Torch the snakes. Torch him.
Cool. 25 yards. Am I about right distance-wise, or do I need to get a bit closer?
It works out to be about... I mean, I was just looking on our measurement chart. And let me just bring it up for you folks to see our handy dandy measurement chart. I mean, again, the map is a homemade map, so it doesn't quite align with the ruler function. But yeah, it's quite a lot. You'd have 75 feet you could go back, supposedly, according to this. 25 yards is 75 feet. I'm not sure what it is in meters.
No idea.
So you are well within range. In fact, you could even back up a bit if you wanted to.
If Dr. Flo goes back, I'm staying right behind them where it's safe. And I'm too cute to be on fire.
Really good idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking move back just a smidge, just in case those snakes are somehow fireproof and decide to come back for revenge.
But first, let's figure out how successful the vodka spreading was. So give me a sleight of hand, I guess, please, Kelsey, to see how well what kind of spread you got on that.
How good is my sleight of hand? It's okay.
Is your throw better?
Yeah, that wasn't great. Is my throw better? Yes, my throw is indeed better.
Give me a throw then.
Can I just burn some luck?
Absolutely.
That's only 6.
That's what it's there for. Go for it.
Yay! Great. I shall burn 6 luck and be less unsuccessful.
Right on. So with that, give me a percentile dice roll. I just want to get a sense of what percentage of... Wow.
Does that mean I covered 90% of the snakes that are left?
Whoa.
No, that means I can actually give Dr. Yo a bonus dice on when they fire the flamethrower. Because that was nice
Ooh.
and high.
Nice.
Nice and high. So, Dr. Yo, when you
Nice.
fire off your flamethrower, make sure you click on the bonus die, and hopefully we have luck with you.
To fire the flamethrower,
Yeah.
do I go into combat and do it that way? Or?
Yep, go on the combat, and you should be able to just click on flamethrower, and it should roll the stats for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, burn
Ooh.
luck. Burn it.
Yeah, you get the bonus die, so...
Yeah, use the bonus die before
Okay,
you waste your luck, because you don't have money. So hit the bonus penalty at the bottom of your... There you go. So, yeah,
48
nice
is
success.
perfectly awesome.
Perfectly awesome. Go ahead. What is the damage on it? Damage is 9. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're just... I mean, go ahead and describe it, but they're not all done, but you definitely take some of the ones up front are definitely crispy critters. They're like street food in a Korean street parade or something like that. Like it's sizzling, like skewers on a stick.
But I guess Dr. Flo is emblazoned with this firepower that they suddenly have, and they're like, "Hey, do you fancy barbecue?"
Exactly.
KFS.
I think I prefer less venomous snakes. Thank you. Call me old-fashioned here.
Yeah. Maybe dinner with less venom in it. Yeah. Yeah, so she starts burning them, but like her eyes start lighting up with fire as well because she's getting really into it. She's like, "Oh yeah, I finally get to kill something and it's working. Great."
So what I'm hearing you say is that we have to find new and exciting cartridges so you can continue burning things later. Great.
Bury that. She may have turned to arsonism. You know?
So did you really only have one flow of it left?
Yeah.
Like in your ammo?
Yeah.
That's all you had left.
Yeah. It said one.
I forgot what happened last time, but there was one good shot that burnt a quarter of the snakes that is marked in blue, and then there was a misfire, and then there's shot today. So I don't know if I don't remember how much shooting was before that, but
I only had 4 in total, so yeah,
yeah.
I'm down
So
to 0 now.
she must have used something previous to that.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely remember one going wrong at one point.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that accounts for all of them. So how much more of the pile of snakes can we like push through, or
no? There's
how far did the blue bar move?
There, yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Let me just grab it. Let me just move the one token to the bottom here. The problem is the snake token is making it hard for me to get the line token up.
Oh, yeah. I hate it
Give me
when
a
that
second.
happens.
Here, I'll just move that. Come here, man.
You just leave it like that and pretend the
Well,
snakes aren't there.
actually,
it's great.
actually, instead of moving the blue line, why don't you just move the snakes?
Yeah, I could.
Sure, it'll put them more forward in the corridor, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're only halfway through the snake pile?
To be quite
That's
honest,
so
you're not
sad.
really even that way through the snake pile. You're smidgen. You only did 9 points of damage.
No.
And again, this is a huge amount of snakes. They're writhing, and it's a pile of about 20 feet, right? So it's not like
That's
4
a lot
snakes.
of fucking snakes.
It's a in the book it's called a mass of snakes. It is quite the mass. It's an undulating mass is made up of hundreds of snakes of different kinds. Killing 1 or 2 will have little effect on the mass. Their numbers include deadly coral snakes, also known as locally as the 20-minute snakes for how long their bite takes to kill a human, and a variety of pit vipers. Simply walking across the seething mass is probably suicide. Yep.
Great.
Woo!
Wait, does it burn? Are they still burning though?
Yeah, the ones up front that you killed are burning and sizzling and crackling.
Oh,
Their
so it's
skin's
not.
crackling.
So it's not the dead ones. Oh, so it's only the dead ones that are still on fire. That's so sad.
Yep.
Oh.
Because again, they're not like dry wood, right? The fire isn't necessarily going to spread because they're moist, right? They have water in their bodies.
I don't want a moist snake.
Well,
Hey, wait. Do we have like a fire hose? That would help get rid of them. Maybe. Hmm. Huh.
Wait, we have a torch.
Oh, I've got a flare gun.
Oh yeah. Would that? Is the
don't
alcohol
think
still
that's
there,
good.
right?
Well, that's a good question. Did the alcohol get burnt up or not?
yeah, it did. That's why you got the bonus die to the roll for Dr. Flo. So yeah, the alcohol that you spread,
Okay.
it's been
so it's
consumed.
already used.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you
Are they
use the
susceptible
flare
to
gun?
acid?
Didn't you guys use the flare gun already? I think you did. Didn't you?
Honestly, I don't recall offhand. Let's see. It says I've got an ammo of 1 left. So
Okay. Well,
I
let's
think
go
I
with
just
it.
have a shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I think
Do
you
it,
statted it out
Shoot
too,
the
right?
snakes.
Right, Kelsey, you statted it out when you took possession of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think that's why I only have the 1 shot.
All right. Well, go ahead.
Okay, shoot the snakes.
Hey! Yeah, nice. That's
nice.
Wow, that did better damage than the flamethrower. Nice. -12. Fantastic.
I'll just peek over Dr. Yo's shoulder and, shoot the snakes.
Scare the shit out of her, but yeah.
Okay, so I moved the token up. Let's see. So got a little bit less than half.
Okay.
And that made it, just so you know, when you fired off that flare gun, it let out a bit of an explosive noise that echoes all through the chamber of this underground temple tunnels and
Yay!
And into that whatever space is behind the mound of the snake. So, if anybody's
pretty
in the
much everybody.
Yep. You rang a gong.
Knows we're here.
Get it on.
Right.
Bang the gong. Get it on. Yep.
Well, the only thing I've got left that I could think that could possibly work is I've got dynamite. I'm not sure that it won't necessarily bring the tunnel down on us. So
yeah.
This could be a very short game. Thank you for playing. I love you all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm I could have sworn I had more than 1 stick of dynamite, but my chart says only 1 stick. But 2 blasting caps. Oh wait, or no, maybe it's 2 dynamite and 2 blasting caps, so 1 of each. I think that's what I was trying to write. Anyway, yes, we could blow them up, but I'm pretty sure that I'm too cute to, be buried in this tunnel. And so are you, for that matter.
Yeah, maybe don't blow them up.
Do you have any hot tips?
I mean, are they susceptible to acidic excrement? Because we've still got that from the creature. Just throw that at them. Literally throwing shit at the wall and hoping that it sticks.
Kind of got the impression that doesn't work that fast. That we could pour it on the snakes and then we'd be sitting here twiddling our fingers for the next couple of hours while they dissolve.
Right.
Assuming they don't I don't know, find some other place to slither to out of the I don't know, away from the acid.
only other thing I can think of is if we make like a deterrent. You know, like with mosquitoes and that you have the spray and then it'll deter them. So if Dr. Flo rummages in her bag.
I'm not sure that would really work. I mean, there's just too damn many of them. But actually, what might be a thought is, do we have enough clothes and whatnot that we can like cover up everything and just keep on pushing through until we get through the mound?
Now that's a good question because you didn't pick up the clothes after pulling Kelsey out of the mound, and it could have been destroyed in the fire. So let's have Dr. Flo roll a luck to see if any of those clothes, unless unless I'm mistaken by what you're saying, those clothes which were the retrieved jackets from the dead soldiers you retrieved from the battlefield that Dr. Flo used as a tarp to cover up the snakes and grab your body. Right? Is that what you mean, Kelsey, or you mean something else?
Well, I've got a spare set of, an entire set of spare clothes in my inventory.
Oh, fantastic.
Pants, shirt, and a jacket.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we could probably use even more layers than that. So yeah, let's see if between Dr. Yo and I that we didn't burn what she used as a tarp.
Yeah, Dr. Yo, give us a luck roll to see if you burned all that stuff up or not, or if there's something you can salvage.
I've only just realised in the talents, it does say lucky, and it says gain 1d10 luck points when luck recovery roll is made.
Oh,
should I have done that?
Yeah,
earlier?
You should do it now. Do it now. Roll 1d10 and add it in. Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, because
no problem.
It's quite low. Hey. Okay.
Okay, add that in. Right on.
Every point counts because you're probably going to be burning it soon.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
So go ahead and edit your luck, and bring it up, and then give yourself and then do a luck check, please, to see if we have.
Okay.
If you can recover.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Fantastic. Nice. All right. So yeah, you're able to recover some of the burning uniforms. So what did you guys want to do with them?
I was thinking, well, like double up on regular clothes, and then like, I guess, kind of like have like an extra jacket or something, preferably leather, like over our heads, and like just hold it on with our hands. So like, and obviously like tuck our pants into our socks, that sort of thing, and then just push our way through the Moundo snakes.
Yeah, like double armor, kind of.
Yeah, and maybe like stick toward the wall.
Not a bad idea. Is there anything else we can do to kind of like... Are they scared of like lights or anything? Because if we've got a flashlight, is that gonna spook them, like daze them so they don't realize, so that we can walk through and then they won't be like, you know.
Oh, you want to roll a survival check to see if you know or not?
Okay. Well, that is the question.
Survival.
I don't even recall the base number for survival.
Survival.
Is it third column? No.
Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it.
Ooh, if you can't see it, then you don't have it.
Yikes.
Well, no, it's technically on the traditional sheet, but it's not on here. So I think survival starts at like a base of 5, but let me break out one of my
let me break out the hard
sheets.
copy sheet that I have for the in-person game.
Yeah.
And I'll double check the hard copy. 1 second. Let me just pull up Dr. Yo. Give me a sec to open it up with stupid Adobe. Hang on a second, because Adobe sucks on my machine. And for some reason, it doesn't want to open up. Here we go.
Hang on, I've got a random sheet opening.
Survival starts at 10%, and Dr. Yo has no points in it.
At 10?
Yep. It's using the Pulp Cthulhu auto-calculate sheet.
Oh, there it is. It is the third column all the way at the bottom. But you have to actually add it in manually, because...
Yeah, but you don't have any points in it.
Roll.
You have the base of 10%.
Yeah.
So, do you have any... Let's see. Is natural world?
Yeah, 10.
So it's the same as survival. So maybe give that a roll then.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. Whoosh. Okay, maybe not.
Wow. Yeah, you don't know anything about snakes. Kelsey, do you have any nature or natural world that you want to give a roll and just see? You might as well.
I can, but it's the same as that, so it's not going to do much. But hey.
You never know.
Yep, until I roll. Hey, I can burn 11 points.
To see if snakes are afraid of light, right? That's the question?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking to expand that to see if the snakes are afraid of anything.
That's a better question, yeah.
So if I can expand that and then burn the 11, then I would like to.
Sure. Now I have to Google what are snakes afraid of. I don't know. So it says snakes have few natural predators that can help keep them away. Cats, raccoons, pigs, turkeys, and guinea hens, and foxes are natural predators of snakes.
If we could make their call. If we sound like a fox.
There's some smells. Natural snake repellents can be used.
Aha.
Yeah. Ammonia, naphthalene.
Dr. Yo would have that, no?
Sulfur, clove and cinnamon oil, garlic, onions, vinegar, and lime. There you go.
I think ammonia has the highest chance of appearing in your medical bag.
Or clove and cinnamon oil. Don't forget she is from, I think, born in Hong Kong. So some of the Hong Kong, I mean, you might have different...
but that's not really used in Chinese medicine. I mean...
Yeah, and you would know.
The oils, not so much. The herbs themselves, absolutely, but not oils of.
All right, let's give us a luck roll, Dr. Yo, to see if you have... You're going for ammonium, then.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Any.
Any?
Okay. Oh, yikes!
No, it's a big fail.
Yeah,
unfortunately, you don't have any
that's
okay.
Kelsey, you're a thief. Do you have anything in your Give us a luck, Kelsey. See if you have anything on your.
What am I stealing? Am I stealing from the snakes?
No. We just want to see if you have anything that you can use against them from that list.
Nah, I'm apparently unlucky there.
Nice. I mean, the only other thing is to make the sound of the animals that they're spooked by, right? And hope that they get spooked. That's
I don't even know what a fox sounds like. Do you know what a fox sounds like?
Yeah, they don't sound like you would think they sound. Is it like a weird, laughing, kind of sound? But you would think that wouldn't be it, but I think it is.
Huh. You know, it's not as if I haven't actually never watched a YouTube video of foxes, but I can't for the life of me remember what noises they made.
Right? Same. I live in a place where there are foxes, but I can't think of what they sound like.
So can I ask you folks a question? Have you given up on the idea of using the clothing for these other alternative ideas?
No. This was in addition to the clothes. I'm still thinking that we could just wrap ourselves up and just push through and forget about the carrying them, repelling them, etc., and just
why don't we go ahead with that then? Do you want to, or is there
All
any
right.
other precautions you want to take other than wrapping yourself in the clothes and trying to get through?
I can't think of anything else. Do you got
I
anything?
mean, take a quick look at
Right?
your equipment, your
Uh,
possessions. Is there anything else you may have
ooh,
in your equipment
ooh,
or possessions that might help you?
um, yeah. I have a tent for some reason.
Ooh, tents are
That's
great to
material.
That'll be great to wrap us in. Fantastic.
Yes. We could
Um,
Flintstone it, yabba dabba do, put the tent on, and just have our legs peeking out underneath, just looking up.
Or use it like you did as
hey,
a tarp, right? And cover up the snakes completely so they can't bite
Oh,
through
that.
it onto you. That way your
That'll
feet are
work.
not
oh, I thought it
vulnerable.
would be more amusing to be just four legs
Flintstone
sticking
it.
out of the bottom of the tent, and
Yeah.
we just walk together in a tent.
That's what I was picturing.
Because I think that'd
Any
be
way
more
you,
amusing.
any
But
way
you
you
know that
folks want to
works
do
too.
it. Any way you folks want to do it.
Um,
Just tell me which way you want to go.
yeah,
Yabba dabba do.
yeah, because I don't have anything else that's useful. I mean, I suppose we could throw Captain Lafuente's dog tags at them, but I don't think that's going to do much.
You might knock one out.
Okay, I need an
Yeah, I
answer,
might
folks.
get one.
What,
Yeah,
what?
let's just go.
Okay, so how are you
The
doing it?
tent though.
How are you
Okay.
using it? Are you
Do
leaving your
we?
feet sticking out, or are you throwing it on top? Just tell me your method, please.
Um, I was thinking that since we're going to walk through the mound instead of over the mound, that we would just put the tent over us,
Yeah.
in addition to all the other clothes and whatnot, and hopefully that'll be enough layers to prevent any biting action.
Yeah. There's enough padding that we should be okay.
One can only hope. All right, let's go.
Okay, well,
'Cause
do that.
how can this fail?
here's my concern. That in order to then that means your feet have to be free, right?
Oh.
So you do
Well,
have your
yeah, but
boots.
I'm also wearing like an extra pair of pants.
Yeah.
So it,
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to make sure that's everybody's cool with that. All right, so you're wrapped up like a hot dog in a bun.
No. Yes, yes, we're well wrapped, as much layers as we can get on every portion of our body, and
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We've got boots as well, so hopefully that will, you know.
all right. So technically, this isn't combat, but as you wade through the masses of snakes, um, they're going to do some attacks on you. And how we'll just do it is, let's see, there's quite a lot of snakes still. Half, so at least a mound of, at least, half the size.
yeah, wrathing wall of 20 feet of snakes. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So
I get it.
It's
It's
treat it.
nearly what, 20 feet deep now, as opposed to 50.
So we'll treat it as if you guys are okay with this, we'll treat it like the snakes are going to attack you, and you guys are going to roll dodge. Okay? And because you've done the extra padding around, you can roll your dodge with a bonus. Okay? Does that sound fair?
Excellent.
Any issues
That
with that, or are you guys
sounds-
okay with that?
My dodge is
It
trash.
sounds like
I don't
it sounds like we're going to die, but let's go.
Woo!
All right, so let me roll the first bite attack. Let's see here. And that will be on. I'm assuming, like, we'll just. I guess Dr. Yo's in front. Kelsey said you were behind before. So that's a fail.
Yep.
So you don't even really have to roll dodge unless you want to roll it to get the success. Check off the box if you wanted to. Dr. Yo, just let me know if you do. If not, we'll move on to Kelsey. The snakes failed
If I
in their
roll it
biting.
and I fail, what happens?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Yep. Just
Okay.
a chance for you to
So
get it.
there's nothing to lose if I roll
Yep.
a dodge.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing to lose.
So okay, I'll do it
Unless
for the
you
hell
get
of
100.
it. Yes. No.
Please
I'll
don't
do
get
it for the hell of
100.
it. You know what's gonna happen now.
Of course, because
Yeah.
I just jinxed it. Yes.
That's okay.
Not 100.
Hey, that's only
Not
50. That's only
Nothing-
50 points off.
Nothing bad happened. All right, let's go ahead with the snake attack on Kelsey as you're waddling through the thing. There we go.
Wow, they can't bite for shit.
They
Yay.
really can't. Not today.
Happy snakes. Go.
All right.
Okay, let's keep on going.
Let me just move your tokens. Let's get you kind of. We'll do one more round since you killed half of them with the flamethrower. And we'll do one more and then we'll see if you can get through this. We'll do the first bite attack on Dr. Flo now. That one was a success. So give us a dodge roll. You want to equal or be
points?
better
Holy
than a
crap.
regular success.
Okay. Ooh, can I burn anything?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, actually, you get the bonus for
Yeah, you do.
for all the stuff
the
that we're
bonus.
wrapped in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not helping.
Nope. So burn some luck so you can at least have a regular success. In a tie, you succeed.
Okay.
So you're burning 6 luck.
6.
Yeah,
okay.
6 isn't too terribly bad to burn, even though
Okay.
you're down to.
And
what,
now we'll do
less than
the
30 at
snake
this
bite
point?
on Kelsey.
Yeah.
That was a huge fail.
Chomp,
Oh,
chomp,
All
chomp.
right.
That's amazing.
And
Okay.
So you
Yay!
yay! So let's bring you guys out of the mass of snakes. You come out and let me
Yay!
just
God.
reveal what you see. Sorry, let me just bring this up. Let me just open up my fog. of
Probably nothing
war.
worse than the snakes.
You don't know Cthulhu, my friend. I'm surprised Kelsey didn't laugh at you for that comment. You don't know Cthulhu the way we know Cthulhu. All right.
Yeah, when I said we're going to die, I was not kidding.
Great.
Is that a giant
Wonderful.
snake over? Is that a giant snake person over there?
Me?
Please tell me that's a statue and not an actual creature.
Well, I'll.
Can I tell?
Well, you want me give me a chance to give you what you see? Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. So, as you guys get past the mound of riding snakes, you shake off the cocooning you had on. You see a huge chamber, and in the corner of the chamber is a stone dais, and on top is a giant snake statue covered in plaster. Unfortunately, I don't have a token for that. And in front of it is a Bolivian officer who is in the middle of making some somatic gestures and chanting in some language neither of you recognizes. And as he's chanting, you can see that on the statue there are giant emerald gems for the statue's eyes, and they seem to be pulsating with every word and gesture that the Bolivian officer is making. That is the scene that you see as you come through the mass of snakes. Now, I just want to quickly roll for him if he notices you, because he is a little bit engrossed in what he's doing. So I just want to roll his spot hidden or listen, one of those. Let me bring up a sheet. Let's see if he's aware that you've made it through the mound of snakes. And good job, by the way, guys, getting through that. Well done.
We're not dead yet. Could be worse.
Yes.
Yes. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
He totally
there we
looks
are.
he totally looks at you and seems to be speeding up his casting of whatever he's doing. So let's go ahead and we are going to be in a combat situation. So I'm going to go ahead and put the combat tracker up.
Yay.
Combat tracker turn order. I'm gonna let me clear it first. So remember, in order to get onto the tracker, you need to click on your token, right? And then go into your character sheet, go down to combat, and in combat, right above your weapons, you're going to see a box for dexterity to turn tracker. Whoa, why is it doing that?
I have no freaking idea. I just hit the button.
What? It was working
Oh wait,
last
is this
time.
a Pulp Cthulhu thing?
It might be some stupid thing. That's weird. That is really weird. Huh. Well, let's just have you guys roll regular dexterity that isn't on the top part of the chart.
Oh, you can just edit it.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll edit it once I have your rolls. Just do. Oh, how come your initiative worked well? Dr. Flo. Well, that worked well. And then it went to that. That's weird. That's weird. You got extreme success. Huh.
That a good thing?
I don't understand. Okay, so anyway, Kelsey got 67, so we'll use that if that's okay with you.
67? Where did I get? Oh, I see now.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do 67.
Okay, and then we'll have my officer dude got 89. And Dr. Flo did pretty good too with the 6. Okay. All right.
I'm still very confused on how this works. Does initiative work completely differently in this game?
Yeah, it does. It does work differently.
Okay, great. Well,
it's not standard.
Case,
It's not by dex order. You actually do have to roll it in Pulp Cthulhu, but something's going wrong with the sheet, and I don't really want to waste valuable time and screwing around with it. But yeah, you do have to roll for initiative in this as part of the Pulp variation of the rules.
Cool. Well, in that case, Dr. Yo,
you're still in front. Go for it.
Yeah, you're still in front.
Oh no. Is he attacking? Or
pardon me?
I think he's just chanting faster, in which case we should probably hurry the fuck up as to what we're doing.
Okay.
So I just want to. Can I just stop for you guys just for 1 second? One part of my description that I didn't really succeed in saying. So we'll just represent, or maybe I'll make these here. So I just want to draw 2 pillars, and so you guys are standing between the 2 pillars as you're coming through the mass of snakes. Sorry about that. There you go.
Cool. Pillars. Great.
Yep.
Something to hide behind that's more substantial than Dr. Yo. Great.
Yeah, a little bit of cover there for you folks if you want to do it. All right. Okay. So he sees you. He's just continuing his somatic gestures and his chanting in language that you don't learn. He's very focused on the snake statue in front of him.
So we've just got to stop him from chanting, I guess. That's our best bet.
Yes. I would say shoot until he stops moving.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, because I guess, shooting is the only thing we're going to have to... Yeah, I guess that's the only thing. Or, is it too risky to run up to him and try and do, like, a move to knock him out? Because Dr. Yo knows Kung Fu, so maybe she knows, like, pressure points to hit that will knock him out.
Right, and your movement... So, on your character sheet, you're going to have your movement rate. That should be listed there, like, especially in combat. It should be right by above your weapons table. What's your movement? It should be like 7, 8, or 9 or something.
Movement rate 7.
Okay. So
7.
You move the equivalent in yards. So you can move 7 yards, which is what? In feet. What is yards? I was never taught yards as a child. So that's 21 feet.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
And you probably know meters better,
how
don't
far
you?
Away is...
Yeah.
Oh, you would think being in the UK, but, you know, yards and feet make more sense to me.
Oh, okay.
Ironically.
So you can move that length, and that might be, again, this isn't, the grid's not set up properly. It's a homemade, put together map. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 won't take you all the way up. You probably would end up right very short. Like, let me just maybe put a line. I think, well.
Oh, okay.
You could get closer though. Do you have a gun or a pistol?
Like have a 32 automatic handgun. Oh, and a rifle.
Are you any good with them?
Let's find out. Yeah, the handgun 40, so the rifle 25. So, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try shooting him, I guess.
It's up to you. I mean, running up isn't a bad idea. It's just you're just a little bit short at 21 feet. I mean, if you want to sacrifice
you can run and shoot at the same time, but there. Okay. In regular Cthulhu, you can run and shoot at the same time, but the shooting happens at a penalty.
Yeah.
Because you're running.
Yeah. I mean, you could run up and stop, right? You could run your 21 feet and stop, and then you wouldn't have the penalty. But if you're running and shooting at the same time, you'd get a penalty for the movement part of it. But if you run, stop, and then shoot, that would be totally fine. No penalty.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking get close to him purely because the kung fu is so high compared to everything else. So I feel like that's my best bet with anything.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to try and get as close to him as possible without dying. Maybe a sneaky little like shot at him once I'm close.
Sure. All right. So if you want to move your maximum speed, how come my thing's not dinging on here? My thing's not pinging.
Are you on the wrong layer?
No, I don't think so. Oh. There, that's weird. Did you guys see that?
I did see a green pin. Just a little bit ago that was I
think it's because my laptop's streaming to Twitch, recording, and on like there's just a lot going on from my bandwidth. Using it. You got it. So go ahead. Do you want me to move you? How far I think you can go? Yo?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, let's do it.
There you go.
Just charging in.
Yeah.
See, it's burning those snakes. It's made her kind of get the kind of
aggressive.
Spirit. Yeah. Just a bit.
The adrenaline's running.
Literally. She's like, yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so what are you gonna pop? Go ahead and in your weapons under combat, and click on whichever weapon you want to use.
Okay, so I guess I'm too far away to use any like sword or anything, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to use a gun. So I'll go with the automatic. Oh, okay. This
Excellent.
Is good.
And he's not going to dive for cover because he's busy casting a spell. Go ahead and roll. Well, it's 1 damage, right? Okay.
Yeah, 1 damage.
So it's but a flesh wound. And a check, yes. Let me just make sure I take off that 1 point. And so what you see that when the bullet grazes, let's say his cheek, there's not only a long streak of black blood, but it pierces the human skin, and you can see green scales underneath.
Yay!
Ooh, okay.
How exciting is that?
Yeah. Now, anything else you want to do? Did you want to say anything or role play saying anything, or you just or are you done? We'll move on to Kelsey.
She sees the snake skin. Well, she sees the snake skin and she's like, ah, fuck. Because she's traumatized by the snake still. So she's like, not again.
Hey, what is your fear again? What are both of your guys' phobias, please? Just refresh my
Good
memory.
question. Woo. Okay.
The in-person person that was afraid of reptiles lost their shit at this point, I just have to say.
Fish.
Sorry?
You're a fish.
Fish? Oh, you're okay.
Apparently my phobia ended up was in the wrong box. I've got, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but fear of mirrors.
Oh, yeah, you guys are fine. You're good.
We're good.
All right, let's move on to Kelsey. Kelsey, what do you want to do?
I want to charge up. I will get about at the same range as Dr. Yo, and I will break out my 45 and shoot it.
Okay.
Nice.
And miss. Am I within point blank range by any slim chance that I get a bonus on that? Or even the outnumber?
Don't think so. Point blank isn't that 5 feet?
It depends on. It's typically a fifth of dex in feet.
Oh, so what's that for you?
My dex is 85. Hang on, I can't do math.
Because also there's
17 feet.
There's also a vertical point of this. It's a dais, and there's those stairs leading up to it too. So 17
okay. I've got 17 feet, so.
I tell you what, roll me a luck to see if you are within it, because I think it's very close, but I don't think you're quite there. But roll luck, and let's let your dice decide if you're in or not.
Oh
no, I'm just out of range.
Just out of range, yeah, unfortunately. And okay, anything else you want to do?
I'll just yell at him. Stop that chanting now. It's not going to do jack, but hey, I can try.
Right. Okay, so
hey, maybe he'll stop chanting and laugh at me. That could work. I could go with that.
There you go.
Okay, so if you're done your turn, then what will happen next is that the eyes of the giant snake statue, which is covered in plaster, again, are glowing with every undulating movement of his hands and his voice. And as soon as Kelsey finishes taking their shot, 2 green rays erupt from the eyes, striking you both. Give me a dodge roll to see. So it's going to affect you, but depending on your dodge rolls, how much is it going to affect you? So just think of that scene in the never-ending story with the guardian statues that zap, pshing, as a visual. So give me a dodge roll. Each of you. Nice.
Hey. Are we clicking on the dodge that's in combat, or are we going back to skills and clicking it? Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
They should be both the same number, so it should be fine either way.
Oof, okay, not good.
Nice.
Oh no. Are we surprised? Are we?
Dr. Yo.
How much do we hurt?
Well, you don't hurt anything.
Dr. Yo, great.
Yeah, you're just kind of blinded by the flash of it, and you managed to jump over. I would say I'm just going to move your token. Just you managed to do a roll to the side as you saw the glare of the eyes kind of powering up. Dr. Yo, unfortunately, was a bit flat-footed, and you you are a bit flat-footed, my friend. So I need you to roll 1d10.
God. Okay.
Roll low.
Oh,
that's not low.
That's bad.
That's not good? Okay. Oh no.
Nope. Okay.
So I'm dead.
That's not good. Okay, anyway, sorry, let me just write that down. So you, unfortunately, are paralyzed for 8 rounds.
Oh no, Dr. Yo.
Yeah, it's really not good.
Really not not good. Okay, and
See,
Um,
snakes.
when you say paralyzed, did Dr. Yu fall to the ground, or are they just standing there
think
and
Medusa
frozen?
paralyzation.
Oh,
You're standing
I
there
was about to say
frozen
Okay,
in
so
place,
standing and
not prone.
yes, in mid shoot. I see.
Got it.
Yeah,
nice.
great.
Bazinga! All right, that's
That's really not cool. Great.
yeah, that's not cool.
Human shield. I'm a human shield.
Yeah, and give me a
That
second.
might not be a bad plan, actually.
So I'm gonna just put the snake into
Uh-oh.
the turn chart. Snake,
Yay.
Oh.
giant
That doesn't sound good.
snake. Yeah. Okay, let's just give
I
the
want
giant.
little
snake.
snakes,
jeez.
not a big snake. Damn it. Oh well.
Where's the giant snake? Giant snake.
Oh,
Giant snake
yay.
is gonna go. Yeah, right there. Nice. Okay.
That's a very dexterous snake you got there.
Yep. So, it goes to the officer's turn. He kind of raises his hands and undulating his voice gains in volume, and he yells out the final line of the spell he's casting.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden, like, you see on the statue, cracks start to form in the plaster. Cracks. Almost like when a windshield is struck by a rock. Kind of spiders out cracks on the windshield. You see that forming on the plaster of the snake. And the snake, there's some pieces start to break off, and you see underneath black scales. And it starts to move as the statue animates and comes to life, and it moves forward, and it's like its hooded head starts to move and does some kind of like nod to the soldier. And as it moves off of its spot on the dais, everyone give me, well, not everyone, Kelsey, give me a spot hidden, because Michelle, I'm sorry, Dr. Flo, you can do a spot hidden too, because although you're paralyzed, you're not unconscious. Okay. So everybody, please give me a spot hidden. Nice. And Kelsey, you get a bonus too. You want to just see if you can get a crit?
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
No, it's just a hard success.
All right,
but it's
great.
Good.
All right,
hard
so you see that where the snake had been sitting, it reveals a hole in the dais' floor about 3 feet by 3 feet, like 3 foot diameter.
Huh.
I'm just going to make it a nice glowing little orb, because I have these animated things that are really quite fun for me. And because I have no life. There we are. I know, it's not really a hole, but in actuality, it's a hole. It's a hole. And so the captain, is going to use his movement to run, look down the hole, look at you, give you some kind of obscene gesture, Kelsey, and then he jumps in the hole. Jumps in the hole.
Oh, crap.
And disappears
well,
from
fuck.
view. That's right. So we'll take him off the board, and we'll move on back. It's Dr. Yo's turn.
Right.
This is the first round of the 8. So we're now 7th round. Dr. Yo, unfortunately, you really have nothing you can do, but yeah, you're paralyzed. But in your thought, give us your inner monologue in your thought, since you're not unconscious.
Okay. Well, her immediate reaction is, "Oh shit! Not another fucking snake. Tired of these motherfucking snakes and these motherfucking planes."
No, it would be a motherfucking chamber, but
there you
details.
Yeah. Yeah, and now she is kind of like, she's panicked, but she's like, "Hey, if I could tell Kelsey, if you want to use me as a weapon and just throw me at the snake, go for it."
But you can't.
Do some damage. I can't.
But the inner monologue is
so
fantastic.
She's yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
well.
I love it. Kelsey, inner
Yeah.
monologue. Oh no, it's a giant snake. Well, we'll give you this round.
Oh,
You go ahead.
me.
We'll go past the giant snake because it moved off of its hole. Go ahead.
Oh, in that case, oh fuck, giant snake. Let me hide behind Dr. Yo.
Yeah, that's a good
Great.
idea.
And I will just be peeking over Dr. Yo's shoulder with my 45, and I would shoot the snake. And actually, for amusement value, are the eyes still emeralds, or are they actually not anymore?
Go ahead and roll me a spot hidden. Because this snake is huge, right? It's at least it's about 20 to 25. Well, it's probably 30 feet
Holy
tall.
shit!
It's giant. Oh wow, nice.
That
Woo!
would be an extreme success.
Yeah, no, it's actually so.
Holy
Here's
shit.
the eyes have changed from green to red, and there's still something unnatural about this thing. It doesn't have natural snake
Rabies?
eyes. Yeah, they've gone from green to red. Yeah. But the big key thing is that it's not. It doesn't seem like it's a natural snake. And again, it's about 30 feet tall.
Yeah, giant snake.
Giant snake.
I got that.
Giant snake.
Wow.
I wonder if I should just change tokens just for fun. Here's this token. Does it? Come on, light up, man, light up, and give me a little bit of love. I like this token. It's quite good. Hey,
that's
isn't that
a
nice?
really big fucking snake.
That's a big fucking
Terrifying,
snake.
yeah.
Yeah. But there's a part of me that just I want to switch it out. Well, let me just switch it out. I just want to switch it out for maybe this one because I like this one too. Because you know me, I have too much time. This is kind of more fun. And then this one.
Whoa! Okay,
one
that's sick.
There you go.
It's not technically a snake, but it is big.
And it moves.
And it's disturbing.
It's disturbing.
Yes, and it's moving.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Actually, can I aim for the eyes? Because they really are freaking me the fuck out.
Yeah, now that's interesting. You can aim, but are you going to do the aim where it takes a round for you to aim so you get the bonus? Or are you doing like a called shot that would be with a penalty die?
I think I'm going to take the time to aim.
Okay, so you're going to take this round 7, to aim. All right, you'll get the bonus die in round 6. All right, nice. Anything else?
I'll just cower behind Dr. Yo. And I'll whisper to Dr. Yo, "Thank you for being my meat shield."
Oh goodness. All right, so we'll move down. This starts the let's see, the 6th round. So we are round 6, and Dr. Yo, inner monologue.
Slightly great. Thanks for using me as your meat shield. But so because Kelsey noticed that the creature is potentially not a normal snake, that it's kind of some otherworldly thing, do they tell me or not?
Well, sorry, they did not say so. They said, "Thanks for being my meat shield," and that's all you got, my friend.
Great. Okay.
Yes,
great. All right. So
I suppose I will start verbalizing things because you're just paralyzed, not unconscious.
Well, you don't know that, Kelsey.
Yeah.
You don't know that, right?
Oh, I don't.
No.
No, you have no idea.
True. Oh,
well,
I not
might as well talk to
Dr.
Yo because it's either that or I'm effectively all by my lonesome fighting a giant snake.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Okay.
I think Dr. Yo's thinking in her mind, she's like, okay, if we can figure out what this is, then we can find a way to defeat it. So she's trying to telekinetically tell Kelsey, tell me what it is, tell me what you see. I'm hoping that will work.
Okay, and we're gonna move down then to the giant snake. The giant snake's gonna slither down, and the giant snake actually gets a multi-attack, And the first attack
great.
is
So I'm
going.
dead.
Ooh, actually, the first attack is going to be. Sorry, I just want to get to the right spot on the sheet. It's going to be a tail slam. Yeah. So, since it's kind of both going to come your way, both of your ways, I will use both attacks. I'll do Kelsey's first. Kelsey, I would imagine, it's a melee attack. You have a choice of dodging or fighting back. What would be your choice?
Oh, I totally would like to dodge, please.
Okay, well, here we go. Let's give her a go and see what happens. And it's a fail on the snake.
Woo! Holy shit! 38 fucking damage?
Whoa.
It's a giant 30-foot snake.
Okay.
Yeah. Holy fuck crap. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you don't really need to roll your dodge unless you want to try and succeed and get the check mark. It's up
Not
to you.
really. I'm good for now.
All right.
I'm sure I'll... Wait, didn't I dodge? Oh, I didn't need to dodge with the snakes because they kept missing me. Or did they? Regardless, it's actually I did get a success earlier, so I'm good with the checks.
Okay, great. Okay, now the tail slam at Dr. Yo, who cannot dodge and cannot fight back. So
yeah.
Oh
no!
I'm dead.
Oh.
Are you dead?
Isn't that insta death?
Am I dead?
Well, how about this? I'm kind of cheating, I guess. But because you're paralyzed, perhaps that gives you some, like, if you were turned to stone like Medusa, I can reduce that by perhaps half. Or I won't actually have the extreme on it, maybe. And we'll just keep it at 23. How's that?
Hey, you'll be just as you'll have about as many hit points as I do.
How many hit points do you have, Dr. Yo?
I have 27 out of 29 at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you'll still be alive.
3, you'll be down to 4.
Yep, you'll still be alive.
Okay.
So we'll just take the regular damage on that, just because, let's just say the real motivation for the tailspin was that Kelsey, you kind of are collateral damage, and its full will wasn't directed at you. So we'll keep this. Otherwise, it's not going to be a fun game, and I'm all about cheating.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
That's round. Well, let's see. Let's keep going. It's Kelsey's turn. You get the benefit of the aim now.
Yes, I
with
do.
Your bonus
Am I in
to your die.
range as well?
Yeah.
Cool. So I get 2 bonuses then. Yes.
Do they really stack like that? I didn't think they stacked.
I in my games I usually allow them to stack, but if you're the GM, so make a ruling.
Yeah, go ahead, stack them. This is grand finale. Why not? Let's make it cinematic. Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
41 or 51. 41 is better. So yeah, still just a regular success. Okay. And 4 points of damage to the eye.
Nice.
Okay.
I would like the left one, please.
Oh.
Though the right one is just as good.
Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, so your bullet goes in. 4 points of damage though, right? So it seems to
just 4 points.
Causes a bit of a crack in the eye. And
interesting.
Can you give me an intelligence roll, please?
Absolutely. Success.
Okay.
Hey.
So Kelsey, you intuit from the minor crack in the red gem eye that this thing has some sort of body armor.
Has some sort of what? I'm sorry?
Body armor.
Body armor. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, that's so not good. I'll just kind of make mention of that to Dr. Yo, somewhere between talking to myself and talking to a frozen Dr. Yo.
Thanks.
Crap. It's got Barty armor. What the fuck am I going to do with this shit now?
Ah, shit.
Now, you still have movement. Or you can stay, again, you see, it's up to you what you want to do, but you still have your movement.
Sorry, Dr. Yo, you're on your own. I am getting the fuck out of here. I am going behind. I'm gonna go behind this pillar over here.
Woo!
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Now it's getting fun. We'll start a new round, so we're on round 5.
Hey,
inner
you might
monologue.
Be unparalyzed before you die.
Hey, yeah. When can I be unparalyzed?
We got to get through 8 rounds. We are now on round 5.
Okay, all right. So okay, great. Yeah. So Dr. Yo, as a really delayed reaction to being hit, is now going, ow. And now that she knows that the snake has body armor, she's frantically trying to remember all of her teachings to try and figure out a way to, I don't know, hurt the snake in any way, shape, or form. When she finally does not be paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
And she's, thinking, please, dear God, can I not be paralyzed?
All right, great. It's the snake's turn. The snake actually has a movement of 9. So it's going to come right over to you.
Oh, thank God.
And with the movement of 9, it can angle itself in the right way, and it's going to try and do what's called a swallow attack or maneuver on you.
Swallow? No,
swallow.
No,
it's gonna swallow you.
Don't want to be
it
swallowed.
wants to swallow you.
No.
Yeah. So give me a dodge roll.
No.
Give me a dodge roll.
Yes, please.
Unless you want to fight back. I think you have to do a dodge roll though. So this one has a build of 9, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. Holy shit.
Oh, it failed.
Oh.
You're so lucky it failed.
But it can't swallow me. Yay.
Yeah. Except it has a multi-attack. So it's going to try again. So give me another dodge.
Fuck it. Wait, for fighting back, let me see my notes. Do I have to get a better level of success than it does to succeed?
Yeah.
Draw, highest level wins.
Yeah.
Draw initiator wins. Yeah, I think I'd like to dodge instead.
Dodge is better.
So, should I wait for you to roll?
No, I want to see your dodge roll. It's more fun if you're rolling. If I'm the only one rolling. Hey, nice. Let's see how we do. So you got a regular success at 44. And it failed. Hey. Nicely done.
Great. I'll just continue slithering around the pillar here.
You guys are playing
I'll
peekaboo.
Just tuck myself further back.
Gotcha. Nice job. That was fantastic. Let's move on back to you, Kelsey. You're dancing the dance with the giant snake.
Okay. Snakey with body armor. Giant fucking snake with body armor. Do I have any ideas on, like, do I just have to shoot through the body armor, or do I detect any weaknesses?
Well, you'd have to roll for something like that. Do you want to try and roll? Give
Absolutely.
Me a spot hidden,
yes.
Please.
What would you like? I would be delighted to do a spot hidden. I'm good at those.
Woo!
Yep, 43. Regular success.
Oh, by the way, our buddy Seahag is on Twitch and says, don't die. Have mercy, dear GM. Why are there so many fucking snakes in Cthulhu? Brutal. And now, Dr. Yo, you will have abandonment issues.
Massively.
That's from Sea Hag 16
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
on
Sea Hag, you'll be happy to know that there are no snakes in my game, unless you would like to request them, in which case I can add them.
All right.
No.
Oh, okay. So we have a regular success on spot hidden, right? Okay.
Yes.
So what you see is that, some of the plaster, where the plaster has fallen off as the snake animated, you see those black scales, and they seem more vulnerable, or would be the more vulnerable points, than any of the pieces of the snake that still has plaster on it.
Okay. I will aim for a plaster-free area of the snake.
And just for Sea Hag's benefit,
this is gonna have
just for Sea Hag's benefit, I just want to say, when this happened to the in-person party, it was Blue Witch's character that got paralyzed. Luckily, though, we had way more people playing, so there's a little bit more help in that regard.
Yeah, exactly.
Sea Hag goes, LOL. No. Okay. Okay. Sorry. What did you want to do, Kelsey?
I would like to aim for one of these spots that doesn't have plaster.
Sure. Did you want to do the point blank and get the bonus dice, or do you want to actually spend a turn aiming?
Well, that's the thing. I was kind of hoping that since the snake is so close, that a called shot would cancel out the bonus for being point blank.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So it'd just be a regular shot.
Go for it. That's a great idea. Wow, hard success. Right on. 8 damage.
8
nice.
Points.
Go ahead and describe your shot, if you want.
Yeah, I find a nice, there's a nice stretch, like, right near where my gun is, and I just shoot, and the bullet goes right on through, and it goes squish, and does this thing bleed black, or
it bleeds black? It really does. You're back in black. And not only that, kind of some of it, you're so close to it, the point blank, that it gushes and sprays back on you. Yeah, it does.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
crap.
you
Please
got covered with this black
this is not acidic
serpent blood. Look like oil.
Gross.
Crude oil.
I want a bath after this, damn it.
And it stinks like death.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
okay.
And I can move too, right? Well, actually, no. I'm just gonna, tuck myself as far back behind this pillar as I possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of just running around the pillar, right? Kind of outmaneuvering it. That's been working for you. And it's providing you technically with the only cover that you have, really, in this room, other than going around the dais, right?
Weirdest game of
and you could try and, you could try and head for the dais. Remember, there's steps up to the dais. Right? But this thing's pretty big.
Yeah, but the snake and I move at the same speed, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It would just be, I would just die in a different part of the room.
Yeah, true that.
So I think I'm just going to stay here and hope that the pillar gives me something resembling protection.
You got it. Okay, anything you want to say to Dr. Yo, or before we move on?
You better be alive over there, and you better help me soon, damn it.
Say to the paralyzed person.
All right, we're going to move on. Dr. Yo, inner monologue. You are still paralyzed, but it is now round 4. You're getting close. You're halfway there.
Nice. Okay. Doxio, upon hearing what Kelsey said, goes, "You're fucking kidding me, man!" Like,
fucking paralyzed.
Like, come on.
God
and
damn.
The worst part is, it's all happening behind her, so she can't see.
Oh yeah.
So she hasn't even got anything to look at. She's just looking at a boring wall.
Good lord.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. All right, snake time. Snake Time's gonna maneuver around and try to swallow Kelsey because it's hungry and it's been made a statue for millennia and it's dying to eat and feast Let's do it. Go ahead
No.
and do your
No.
Go your
I
dodge.
object.
do your dodge.
No.
Hey.
No swallow.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna burn luck
What?
because in Pulp
Oh, fuck
they
me.
have luck,
Oh, shit.
and this thing has luck. So I'm gonna burn luck to make that a regular success, and I'm gonna swallow you.
The dodge works though.
Hmm? So that's gonna be 6 points of luck. Let's try. Let me just edit it on my page.
And that's 6 points of damage to me.
Oh, it's very interesting. Let me just get to the combat sheet. 1 second. Right. Swallow. If swallowed, you automatically suffer 1d10 of damage at the end of each round because it's a combination of suffocation and stomach acid. So at the end of your turn, Kelsey, we're going to roll the 1d10 acid reflux thing on you. But right now, we're going to wait.
Take a. So I'm not taking damage right now?
No, it says at the end of each round because it just swallowed you and you just went into its stomach. So after your turn will be the end of the round. We'll roll it then, right after your turn.
Okay.
You're at the bottom of the list. Okay? All right, so you can have...
means that I get a shot at the snake inside before I die.
Yeah, you got it. Now, just remember, you are constricted by the snake's gullet and whatnot. So everything's going to be incredibly difficult. It's not like you're in the stomach of a whale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try shooting it and hope to hell that I'm not so constricted that I end up shooting myself.
Okay, cool. And because it's obviously point blank, you'll get the bonus.
Yeah, no, at this point it's totally not point blank. Come on, I hit roll. Why didn't you roll? Why is this not working?
Because you're in the middle of a fucking
there it is.
snake. Right on. 8 points of damage. Nice.
Well, hey, let's see if it gets any better success here.
Hey, can you do me a favor and give me a intelligence check?
Oh. Okay. Apparently, my Roll20 is rolling really slow, and all of those hits that I made to the handgun. Yeah, I see. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Well, we'll just take the
Anyway,
first one. We'll take the 8 points damage. That's fine.
That's fine.
Can you get... Yeah. Oh, you failed. Okay, too bad. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and take those points off.
But I got 8 points of damage before it probably kills me. So, that D10?
Yep,
Are you
D10
rolling,
now.
or should I?
It's the end of... No, you go ahead. I hate doing that to people.
Okay.
Then it's not my fault, right?
Oh.
6 points of damage. Yeah, the stomach acid starts burning on your exposed flesh and through your clothes, and you can't breathe. Boy, I hope you took some free diving lessons when you were younger. Holy smokes!
Yep. It has a kipper and a cracker.
There you go. So we're gonna move now. We are now in round 3. Dr. Yo, you're very close. Inner monologue. Let's say you can see out the side of your eye, just for fun, make the inner monologue more interesting. You can see out the corner of your eye. Fuck. It just had like what do you call those little mini hot dogs on a cracker got swallowed. You're an appetizer. Kelsey's an appetizer.
I'm now very hungry. Dr. Flo's like, shit. See, I knew I hate snakes for a reason. She's like, okay, now she's thinking of the ways that she's going to barbecue the snake after she kills it, because she's determined to take her revenge.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Oh, and listen, I'll catch you up on Sea Hag's commentary. I only have two monitors, so it's hard for me to keep up. So, I think this is in regards to
Tell us
Blue
what to
Witches
do.
getting paralyzed. Sea Hag 16 says, that's quite all right. Looking good, Vic. I'm not sure what that refers to, but maybe it's the snake. The snake's pretty cool. Um, well, and then in that comment, well, Blue Witch's character did bite the dust in the end, so really don't really matter how many people playing. That's true. Cry emoji. Vixter, we need to get you 50 followers, then you can get set up with channel rewards. Yeah, I know. I only have two followers, so if anyone's watching this, which I think only Seahag is, please go to our Twitch channel at RPG Alliance on Twitch and give us a follow. And I hear an oatmeal bath works well for snake stomach acid. Kelsey. An oatmeal bath for Kelsey is going to be in order at this. Yep.
Yes, I will totally come back from the dead just to take an oatmeal bath. Absolutely.
Yes.
Not a problem here.
All right. The snake is going to turn around with Kelsey in its guts and just getting shot. It's going to turn around and it's going to go face.
Surely it's full.
One would think, but it has been, again, stuck in there for millennia. I'm trying to turn the token around, but it won't let me turn it around. It's going to
It's okay.
slowly move towards you, but then it feels like it's got like bad stomach cramps. Oh, I ate some sushi. And so it's going to move back to you, but not at its most quickest movement rate. Only maybe about 10 feet. But it's definitely heading back to Dr. Yo. But Kelsey is causing it some problems.
Oh no, am I causing indigestion?
I feel like we should call
so
you.
sad.
I think at this point we should say Kelsey's last name is Xlax. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking.
Oh, I gave it diarrhea? Great.
It might be
Maybe
baking a
it'll shit you
chocolate
out.
cake pretty
Maybe
soon.
you'll come-
Oh, goddamn gross.
All right, Kelsey, you are in the snake's bowels or stomach or wherever. What do you want to do?
I'm still dead.
Are you dead? You're dead?
I'm dead.
Completely.
I'm dead.
Oh,
I had an entire 3 or 4 hit points left, and
no.
then I rolled 6, and I'm dead.
give us a Constitution check. So again, in Pulp Cthulhu, you're not immediately dead. You, as long as you make your Constitution check, on your turn. Oh.
Have you got any luck to burn? Can you burn luck?
Now, yeah, that's the other thing.
I don't think so.
Luck on this game.
Can I burn luck?
Yes, let's go to the Pulp Cthulhu cheat sheet, maybe. So you, and we should have dealt with this when you took that damage. You can spend. Do you have 30 points of luck?
Yes, I do.
You can avoid certain death, and return with 1d6 plus 1 hit points if you spend all your luck points with a minimum of 30. Now, that's not
I've
quite.
got 48. I am.
Hang on one sec. I just want to double check my notes on that because that cheat sheet doesn't give quite all of the information. Let's just show. Where is that thing right there? No, that's not the same thing. I just want to bring up my compendium and I just want to double check that we do this right. We had to do this with the in-person people too. So let's just double check in the compendium. And okay. All right. Scroll down to avoiding certain death. So this is from the core book. All luck points, 30 points minimum spent required. If a hero has 30 plus luck points remaining, all of these luck points may be spent to bring the hero back from the brink of death. The hero has avoided certain death and immediately regains 1d6 and plus 1 hit point. See Death's Door, turning up in the next scene in appropriate state. So, if you want to spend it,
Cool.
roll the hit points
Oh, hell yes.
But unfortunately, that kind
Okay.
of just you can't return until the
Four
next
hit
scene.
points.
Yeah. And that doesn't seem to work for
Okay.
us. So we're going to fudge the rules because it makes no sense that you wait to the next scene to come back. All right?
Mhm.
So what we're going to do, we're going to have you use your luck, avoid death, and let's say that you're giving the thing a little bit of gas. It takes a big burp which allows some oxygen to come down into its stomach, and you can take a big gasp of air so that you're not totally suffocated out. All right? Is that okay with you?
Okay.
So you're still stuck in the
Yeah,
snake.
that works.
You got the hit points, you're conscious,
Yeah.
and you can have your turn. But your hit points should be all gone to.
You can
I'm sorry,
stab
your
it.
luck points should be down to 0 now.
My luck is 0, but I've got
You're conscious and you're
4
alive.
whole hit points right now.
Yeah, you do.
Or I think that's actually, I somehow, in escaping certain death, I somehow got 1 more hit point than I had previously.
The adrenaline.
That's why we cheat.
Yeah, sure,
Cheating's fun.
adrenaline.
It makes for better
Yeah,
narrative. Here,
Adrenaline.
and I actually found some
Right.
columns. There you go. Finally. I knew we had columns.
Great. I would like to shoot the snake again.
Okay.
And since I'm point blank, I will take that luck bonus. Yeah, another 8 points since
Another
into
8
the snake.
points. That's all. Can you give me another intelligence check, please?
Absolutely.
As you take in a big breath of air that has big, dirty mouth snake smell. This thing needs to
much
wash
better.
its fangs. Yeah, it's great. You realize as you take that shot inside that whatever armor this thing had on the exterior, it doesn't apply to the interior. So this thing, when you're firing off your shots, you're not just doing a measly crack. You're doing actually severe damage inside of it. Not severe, but normal damage. There's no armor on the guts of this thing. So
It's probably still got like a shit ton of hit points, but you know, hey, I'm glad I'm causing it serious pain.
exactly.
So, time for another D10 of stomach acid excitement.
Yes.
Okay, roll low. I can do this. Really low.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Right. Should I roll Constitution now or later?
Nope, we'll do it your next round.
Because I'm dead again.
We'll do it your next round.
I am dead again.
Oh shit.
You're like the little energizer. Get
Oh,
up,
no.
get down. Get up, get down. All right, but no, you're unconscious and we'll get you to roll your first con check at the next round, okay? And luckily for you, this is the second round of paralyzation for Dr. Yo. Oh, by the way, Sea Hag is like, I don't know, like a cross mark, dog, concerned, worried, not like this. Oh my God, poor Kelsey, we knew them well. Sorry. Oh, we're stressing Sea Hag out. But Sea Hag is with you, Kelsey, in your pain. All right, Dr. Yo, inner monologue. Oh, this thing is like burping and gasping, but also the shot that Kelsey fired inside, you see a little bit of stuff spray out of it. It looks like some of the scales have like, exploded out, and you catch it in the side of your eye.
Dr. Flo's like, fuck yeah, shoot the shit out of it.
Nice.
She's like cheerleader, yeah.
I'm going to roll the snake's constitution to see if it's dealing with all the pain and agony of being shot from the inside out. Well, it's doing all right. It's doing all right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It's got that much constitution.
Yeah.
Fucking snake.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to move over to Dr. Yo. It's going to undulate a little bit. Okay. It's going to burp. That's why I'm glad it's animated, because it does look like it's kind of burping. See? Like when you see it, like, see, watch. And belch. And ready, one more time. And belch. It's got a lot of gas. Kelsey's not really on its list of dietary requirements. and we'll move on to Kelsey to give us a Constitution saving or a Constitution roll, please.
He survived.
Oh!
Yeah, so very fucking dead.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Hey, I did some damage before I died.
Oh!
Went out with a bang. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh!
Yikes.
I don't even know how much
So
more I
very
can
dead.
cheat in this game. I'm running out of
No,
ideas.
that's cool. I was already, well, I was already pretty damn hurt before we came down here. Then I got hit by, a falling body. And then I think I got hit by some of the shrapnel from explosion earlier on. And then there were snakes. And, seriously, this has been a bad couple of days for Kelsey here. So, hey, I managed to do some serious damage to the snake before I died. I'm good here.
Kelsey, in your background, on your character sheet, what is your treasured item?
My treasured item. No, that's possessions. Backstory. There we go. A gold ring. The first thing I ever stole. I wear it on a chain around my neck.
And you first thing you ever stole. Hey, Icy! Icy's in our Twitch chat too. So, give me. I'm thinking about how can we cheat? How can we cheat? We gotta be able to cheat. The story can't end like this. It's too epic. Even though it's an epic death to die in a snake's stomach, but at the same time, come on. So, how about Kelsey? How many magic hit points do you have, or magic points?
Magic points. I've got. Oh, it's not even on the bar. Let me check my sheet. 14.
14 magic points. That ring that you stole, the first thing that you stole, wasn't just an ordinary ring. In fact, and where is it on you? Were you wearing it? Is it on a chain around your neck? Is it in a pocket?
Yeah, it's on my neck. Oh, it's on a little chain around my neck.
So let's say the chain's long enough.
So
the long chain is long enough that the ring sits next to your heart.
That's kind of where I was going with that. Yes.
Is
great.
that okay?
Excellent. We're on the same
We're
page.
going the same
Yeah,
page.
that's good.
Give me a power roll, please.
Great. Let's see if I can fail this one too.
Come on. Is your power?
Oh, no.
There you go.
Holy shit!
All right.
Nice.
You didn't know it, but this ring obviously is imbued with some sort of magic or spell that the person you stole it from imbued into it. As a fail-safe, get a free life card spell like Scott Pilgrim. You get an extra life. You will not be able to use this item again. It will destroy, but it will though kind of like almost be a defibrillator and so roll a 1d10 and you will get that many hit points left. But the item is now destroyed, but it is gain a free life. Thank God for Scott Pilgrim.
Ooh, 8 whole points.
Hey.
You're conscious, and I think that's the only
Nice.
last chance I can have for breaking the rules, breaking the law, breaking the
This
law,
is good.
God.
breaking the law, breaking
How
the
many
law.
magic points did I burn?
You got an extreme success, so I'd say none, because you did an extreme success.
Okay. Cool.
If you'd done like a hard success or whatever, we'd start feeding off your magic points to justify it. But with an extreme success, you're just gonna lose the item, and that's all. Okay.
I can live with that because I can live.
Okay, now it's your turn. So you can take an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to shoot at the snake.
Please
Or-
do.
Yeah.
You're flowing past
Alright,
the
come
liver.
on, you
You're gonna shoot the liver. Whatever. Nobody
I'll
likes.
shoot whatever I can.
Yeah. Nobody
Snake
likes
whipper.
organ meat. You go for it.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
so only 7 points of damage,
Let's
but
see where we're at.
hey, I can live with that.
All right.
And I'll do another D10 for, being inside the snake. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Extra low, roll low, carry low, come on.
Fuck me.
I still have one fucking hit point left.
Oh.
1 hit point.
Like even you're stretching my ability to cheat. You really are. But that's okay. You're still alive. You still got 1 point of life, and we're gonna move on to Dr. Yo. Dr. Yo, this is the last round that you are paralyzed. Round 1. Next round you will be unparalyzed. Inner monologue, please.
Inner monologue is, dear God, I'm gonna die. Because panic now sets in. Dr. Flo's like, shit. And she's thinking about her cats that she left at home and how sad she is that they now have no one to feed them. That's what she's thinking.
Kitties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she's, when confronted by a gigantic ass snake, she thinks about her cats, like you do. Yeah.
All right. Well done. Thank you for that. I love it. And Snake's turn.
Nice.
Snake's gonna roll Constitution, see if it's bothered by this. Continue gun bullets from inside out. Constitution. Oh, hard success. So that just means it's not getting distracted by the shots inside, and it's gonna carry on. And the good thing that it can't swallow both of you at the same time.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's going to actually take this moment, because you're not moving, I just want to roll its intelligence to see if it I just want to see if it realizes what's going on. 64. To see if it thought you were still a threat. Now with the 64, it doesn't think you're a threat. So it's not going to attack you. Instead, it's like burping and going to kind of have its tongue flicker out over its wounds and start inspecting its own damage. In some ways, it thinks that it's relatively out of danger because it just think it ate something bad. And it did. It ate something very bad.
I'm bad. And I am glad to be bad.
All right,
for
Kelsey.
giant ass snakes.
All right. It's time to have some gastronomical revenge. Go, Kelsey. Your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot again, because this is probably the final shot I've got here. So,
yeah, exactly.
let's
Your
let her rip.
ammo's got to be all fucked, eh?
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
12. Extreme
Shit.
success. Try your bonus again to see if you get a crit, just for fun.
Nope.
Oh, okay, 12 is excellent.
That still an extreme is awesome. Actually, the way I have played is that it stacks, and that's 23 points. But you're the GM, so.
Oh, is that how you do? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. For extreme successes, unless of course it's like immune to projectile damage or gunshots, then that's how it is in regular call. But Pulp is
no problem. So 23 points of damage. It's still up, but a big wound erupts in its side, and it starts having like blood oozing out everywhere. And Dr. Yo, you can see that. Unfortunately, we do have to do. It's not enough to kill it.
Peek out.
No, it's
Can
not
I peek
enough.
out the side?
It's not enough to get you out though.
Hand out.
I just wanted to like look out and look at Dr. Yo.
Look at
Yeah, because I don't know if you're alive or not.
Oh my goodness.
No idea.
Yes.
Not for much longer. I've got an entire hit point left, and like seriously, I'm pretty much, and the damn thing's still up and.
Yeah, I just did a constitution check to see if it actually, if its flesh would have erupted or anything with that. No, but it's still alive. It still has some hit points left. That hurt it big time.
For narrative amusement, the big hole that I shot in its side I would like to stretch a hand out and wave goodbye to Dr.
Okay,
Yo.
yeah, that sounds
I am
beautiful.
going to die.
That sounds beautiful. Let me
Kill
do.
it. I did my best. It doesn't have armor on the inside.
Oh, this thing's rolling really well. All right.
Do I really need to roll the d10? Because it doesn't matter. I've only got one left.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was checking its constitution and checking its have it roll to see if it's maybe you erupted the lining of its stomach and gave you maybe a chance to gulp in some air, or not. You
can't keep me alive. It's okay.
Well, I can offer
okay
a deal. I can offer a deal.
Okay.
Dr. Flo.
I love Faustian bargains. Let's go.
Dr. Flo. So we know Kelsey's going to be dead. Do you want to spend all your luck so that Kelsey can do the whole avoid certain death thing?
Just a little bit, yeah.
How many luck points do you have, my friend?
Alone with the giant snake?
How
I've
many?
Got 26.
Oh, you only have 26. Oh. How?
I bargain anything else?
What could we bargain?
And Dr. Yo give up their firstborn?
Oh, you mean her cats? That's not cool. I'm a cat lady. That does not work for me at all. No harm to kitties. How about...
Got anything else?
What else do we have on the character sheets? There's got to be something. Holy smokes. I'm digging into the tickle trunk. Oh, no, what do I... Oh, well, no, that's not going to work. No.
I have a jade pendant.
What's your jade pendant do? Is it your treasured possession?
My grandmother.
Oh.
It's in my possessions, but I'll check if it's a treasured.
The snake.
Jade amulet passed down through her oh god.
Matrilineal line.
That's the one.
Sea-Hank's yelling, "Fight the evil snaky power, Kelsey! Hang in there!" Icy's going LOL, and Sea-Hank just put in a bunch of cat faces. I really am not good at this Twitch stuff. All right. I tell you what. Ooh. Okay. Let's go into our chat. Hey, chat, can you hear us? Chat, can you hear us? Okay, so chat, can Sea-Hank, can you roll a 1d10 for us, please? Or Icy. Anyone in chat who can roll 1d10, even lied to me. We already did that, Grim. We've exhausted that. We're cheating now. We're throwing the rule book out. We've already used 30 points to avoid death. We've used treasured object. 8. All right, 8. So, chat, let's just say, hey, if we do a charity game, Sea-Hank's going to donate 8 points. I'm just kidding. No worries, no worries. Thanks, chat. So, with chat intervening, you can have 8 points before you roll that stupid constitution check. Or not the constitution. The 1d10 damage from being in the stomach, suffocating, and being constricted. So you got 8 points.
Which means that, actually I'd have 9 because I would have had 1. I still had the 1 point.
Excellent.
I didn't bother rolling before.
All right. So thanks,
so
chat. You've given a life.
I roll a 10.
Yeah, you've given life.
Thank you.
Wound.
Thanks, Sea-Hag. I appreciate it. I'll
That's
remember
it.
this for later.
Please, thanks everyone for watching. If you could give us a follow, because I got no followers. Heart, yay! There we go. 6, you're still alive. You still got what? 3 points left. You're still conscious and you're still alive. And we're gonna move down. We're at the end of the round. Dr. Yo, you are no longer paralyzed. You now have full mobility. Get in there, Dr. Yo. Okay. Let's just,
yes, and
I just want to show everyone
you can see my
that Dr. Yo
waving from inside the snake.
So everyone in chat, that's Dr. Yo. That's a badass You know what I'm saying? Woohoo! Go ahead. What would you like to do?
Okay. What am I gonna do? Okay.
So let me remind you that there's a huge wound where Kelsey's shot out of the snake. It's bleeding. You see Kelsey's
Okay.
hand, and so that is going to obviously be the most vulnerable thing.
Yep.
Or spot
Okay.
on it.
So I have a sword.
Yeah, you do.
If I slice it with a sword, is it? I think
We
I'm gonna go
slice
with that.
carefully.
Yeah.
Slice carefully.
Slice.
Yeah.
Hey,
Very carefully.
this is not your
Slice
first
carefully.
cesarean, Dr. Yo. This is not your first cesarean.
Yeah.
You are great with a sword, are you not?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Do it. It won't roll or fight
Okay.
back, or dodge or fight back, because it's too busy burping because Kelsey's been shooting all its innards out with its gun. Their gun.
Nice. Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna run to its side and stabby stab. Woo! Nice.
Yay! Hard success. 2
Woo!
points
Thank
damage.
God.
And you know what, though?
Only 2.
Yeah, because that thing was down to 1 point. Please, Dr. Yo, narrate us your killing slice of the giant snake.
Take that, you motherfucker! Boom! And then slices it through. For Kelsey. She's just happy to be attacking a snake for once, you know.
It occurs to me that this is the second time a giant snake has swallowed one of my characters. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, we did that to you in D&D. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
I really gotta ask, what is with you and the giant snakes and me being inside said giant snakes? Is this some kind of
D&D was an
weird,
ad lib, but this one is
fetish you've
actually
got?
this one is actually in the book. I swear to God, this one's actually in the book, page 47 of the module. No word of a lie, it's there. It is absolutely there. All right. So with the slice, Kelsey's body flows out like the alien thing being birthed in out of the stomach. It comes out covered in the fucking snake intestinal goo and acids dripping and their hands,
Yay.
exposed skin, are all blistering from the stomach acid, and your body flops out onto the stone flagging floor. Yeah, well done, you guys. With just 2 of you, defeated the snake. What do you want to do, Kelsey? It's dead. You sliced it open and took it. It was down to 1 point.
God.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
That's why the animations ended.
Oh, okay.
T. Haig says yes. Yes! Exclamation mark.
Oh.
Did it.
Dr. Yo, I don't suppose you can do something about this?
Yeah.
Give us a first aid.
Oh.
Give
Yeah,
us a
do you need
first
some
aid, buddy.
First aid? Yeah.
You're a doctor. You're on it.
Woo. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Nice. Roll a
Yay.
1d4, and that will be the hit points that Kelsey gets back.
Okay.
Yay.
Nice. Okay, you got
Woo.
4 hit
Much
points.
better.
All right. So,
Nice.
just want to remind you, before that snake became animated, you saw the Bolivian captain dive through this round little freaking hole in the dais, head first. Just want to refresh your memories.
Soldier go down the hole?
Do you want to do spot hidden? That keen vision
Yes,
of yours?
please.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
that's a
and
good
we're
thing we don't get a
absolutely
bonus.
exhausted.
Oh, fuck.
Dr.
Yeah,
Yo, why don't you go
apparently
take a
I'm
look
still
too?
I'm slightly blinded by the remains of the stomach acid and goo.
Spot hidden. Bam. Ooh.
So it just seems like it's again it's a 3 diameter hole in the ground on the floor, and it seems to just go into like a blackness of empty, like you can't see the bottom at all. I'm just
What do you think? Should we jump?
Before we jump, I want to just collect, if I can, some of the stomach acid from the snake.
Yeah,
Just
feel
in
free to
case.
scrape it right
yeah,
off.
it's,
Yeah?
go
Yeah,
for
go
it.
right
That's-
ahead.
Yep.
Yes, please
Nice.
scrape some off of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wipe it off of Kelsey's
Just in
hair. So gross. But you can collect, a vial of the snake. You should have something like that in your medical kit. That's no problem. So you can give yourself a fairly nice little jar of snake venom, giant snake venom.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that would be stomach acid, not venom.
Well, yeah,
unless you wanna...
acid. No, acid's
Well,
fine.
but
No, acid's
but
great.
you know, hey, well, I mean, Dr. Yo does have that convenient sword, so you know, I mean, going after the venom sacks wouldn't be that difficult, right?
At 2, yeah. Collect what I can. That's the plan.
That's gonna
Collect
that
all of it.
just so you know, that's gonna take some time. So if you want to do that, that's fine. But that's gonna take some time.
Ah.
And whatever the captain came here to
Ooh.
do, he's had some time while you were fighting that snake to do it. So it's up to you guys how
Ah.
you want to spend your time.
Okay. Maybe I just collect some of the stuff.
And remember the goal and the
like,
mission,
off of you.
right? The goal and the mission.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we need to
And
bring the
then-
mummy back to New York.
And it's,
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I just collect a little bit just in case, and then you know we go.
okay.
Yeah, because don't want to waste any more time.
What's the plan for the hole then?
Oh,
Did you
can
guys,
I,
did
can
you
I
guys have
do
any?
first aid on myself?
Kelsey, why don't you try to do first aid?
Also, I'm pretty decent. I'm pretty decent at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not as.
Okay.
You scratch
spectacular
my
as you,
back,
but, you
I'll
know.
scratch
I mean-
yours. Everybody gets a band-aid.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at these 4 hit points, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay, woo.
Big 3.
Nice.
Hey.
Good
Okay.
job. I think
So
this
up
is
to
the beginning
7
of a
hit points,
beautiful
so I can't-
friendship.
Bondage through death. Yeah. Nice.
Now, just check your inventory. Do you guys have any climbing or rope or anything like that? I think you had some when you came down the first well.
Oh, I've got rope.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah, I've
think
got
I
some. I've
took
got
my rope back, so my rope is hanging from the first well that we came down.
So I think Dr. Yo has at
Oh.
least 150 feet of hemp rope, right?
Yeah, I've got some rope. Yeah, because it is. I kept seeing it pop up in my inventory.
Actually, and can we take a little quickie bio break?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Sorry, this is my first running the
Nice.
game on Twitch, so I know I'm making a lot of mistakes. I see a Grim saying I need to take off the rerun tag, so I'll work on that on the break, but we'll be back in 5. There we go.
Excellent. I'll be
All
back.
right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Am I dead yet? Again.
I'm back.
Excellent. Are you still broadcasting?
Yeah, we're still broadcasting. I'm just trying to figure out what Grim said that I had the rerun tag on, and I didn't realize that was there. So I'm still very new to Twitch streaming. So sorry everyone on Twitch for my mistakes today, but that's why we do it. We do it to learn and figure it all out. Okay. So thank you very much for that tip. I appreciate it. I had my mic off though. I had my mic off when I left. Need to mute the audio on be right back screen. Okay, let me check it out. Okay, these are all good tips. I'm going to learn from this and do better next time. But for now, is Ray back? And not yet.
They're still muted, so.
So many windows. We got the OBS, we got the Twitch, we got the Discord, we got the Roll20 Game Master version, and I have my Roll20 player version that is streaming to OBS. There's a lot of moving things happening here today. Could hear you walk about. I bought a new mic, so this would be cool because I want to be cool like Seahag and have a mic. And so Seahag, I copied you and I turned the mic off. At the button, I made sure I turned it off. So now I have a big mic like you. So then, Seahag, this is kind of good that you're watching because then you can kind of see what sort of happened to you folks on the in-person day last Sunday. Obviously, there's a lot more people helping out, but it took your guys' in-person party. They kept shooting from the exterior, and then we swallowed Wes. And Wes, and it was kind of funny. He was making his con checks, so he wasn't, and he was only rolling ones or twos for damage, so he lasted a lot longer than Kelsey did. It was pretty funny. But then you had Bonchance Louet, who was doing parkour and running up and stabbing the thing with his sword and stuff. And then we had Kip shooting with the rifle. And just then what happened actually was Kip took out one of their grenades, his grenade, and threw it at the thing. And then Tom took out the grenade. And the grenades just do so much damage that even with the armor... So this thing had an armor of 4 for the exterior, no armor on the interior. So they finally wheedled it down quite a bit. And this thing had about 66 hit points. The massive snakes had 400 hit points.
Fucking 400?
Yeah, but I sliced it down really low because there's only 2 players, and that's not fair to you guys. Yeah. I'm really good at cheating, aren't I? I don't give a shit about the rules.
Yes, you're awesome at
I
cheating.
kept you alive.
You
I
get a
kept you
gold
alive.
star.
And that's because I watched that TV
You
show
did.
Emergency in the 70s. The paramedics. There we go. RPG paramedics.
Sure.
Yeah. I know. It was a shitty show. Ray, are you back?
Hello.
All right.
I am officially back. Woo.
Okay, adventurers, heroes. You're both pretty banged up, but you're not going to let this snake guy in a Bolivian soldier's uniform get the best of you, are you?
Now, let's go down the hole, shall we?
How you going to do it?
Come on.
Tell me how.
How bad could it be?
It can be pretty fucking bad.
Ooh,
Don't forget, you got 100 feet of rope.
Oh, right, we've got rope. Is there anything up here to fasten it to?
Boy, I'd say roll luck, but you got no luck. Dr. Yo has some luck yet left.
I'm unlucky, so...
I have a tiny bit of luck.
Go ahead and give it a roll, Dr. Yo.
Oh, boy.
Hot damn!
Nice.
Yeah, you find a spot. Actually, it looks like a spot that the snake, when it was a statue, was anchored to. That's there's a couple of hooks and whatnot that seem to keep it balanced that you can easily anchor your rope to. So well done. Nice hard success there.
Nice.
Great. In that case, yeah, I say we climb down the rope, and since I'm actually decent at climbing, I'd be happy to go first.
Yep. I've got a flashlight if that helps.
So do I. But
Now-
Okay.
here, why don't you shine the flashlight down? Because I'm going to need both hands to climb.
Now, and
Yep.
just to say, like, don't forget, you guys do have backpacks on, and you can easily hook the flashlight into one of the backpacks to
Oh,
and keep both hands free if you wanted. That would be definitely a reasonable option for sure.
Yeah, that would
yeah.
be.
Well, in that case, I'll break out my flashlight and fasten it to the back, and yeah.
And I just want to say to
I
all the
wouldn't
people
object-
on Twitch that are saying, okay, what I can do to fix it. Can you keep a list for me and then show me after the broadcast? And then if you don't mind, I'm sorry, I'm being a bit of a pain in the ass, but if you don't mind, just keeping a little list, see, Hagen, and then you can show me how to fix it if you don't mind next time we're hanging out, please, buddy. Thank you. All right. So, you've hooked up the rope, and Kelsey's going to go down. Flashlight showing you the way. Give me a spot hidden now that you have the flashlight shining down into that creepy little hole.
Holy shit! Thought I have a bonus.
Yeah, thank God you have
58
keen
is
vision.
regular.
Nice. All right, so with a regular, you look down and you can kind of eyeball it. It looks like it's maybe between maybe 60 to 40 feet drop before you see some cobblestone floor underneath or at the bottom. So, yeah, good job. You have keen vision as a talent.
Yes.
So,
yes,
yeah.
Very important.
So that's good. So,
Go on.
so go ahead and give us a climbing check for as you saunter down that rope. Nice.
Woo, yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow. Why can't you
So,
be doing
yeah,
that
I'll
with your
just-
Constitution save throws before, buddy? Whoa.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I just climbed down the rope, and yeah, be careful of the cobblestones. Don't fall. I'll
right.
steady the rope from down here. I don't know if I do something that would give Dr. Yo a little bit of a bonus on the climb.
Sure, let's do that. Let's just say also you're steadying the rope and you're also shining your flashlight up, so Dr. Yo has a good ability to really navigate the drop down, like as far as the descent. Go ahead, Dr. Yo. Roll climb with a bonus dice with Kelsey's assistance.
Just so you know, if you fall, I'm getting the hell out of the way, and you're hitting the ground by yourself.
Well, we'll let the dodge roll see about that, my friends.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, not good. Not good.
Use your bonus. Use your bonus.
Okay.
Nice. It's still a failure, but pay 7 luck and make it a success and get on down safely to Funky Town.
We will do that.
Because now, what do you have now? About 20, 22 luck left? Something?
19.
You still got some. That's even better. All right,
Yeah.
let me take you both.
Okay. It's still more than 0.
It is. I'm going to take you to the next screen. So as you make your descent down the rope, down the dark drop, as you both get to the base and you start shining your flashlights around, we're going to take you to what you see. Okay, hopefully you found where you pop up in this map.
Yep.
You see your tokens? I'm not sure.
Round space with a bunch of candles.
Okay, and are your tokens at the right amount for your hit points, guys? Just want to make sure that transferred over from one map to another. It should be right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, those look right. We're really, really fucking banged up.
Right on.
We are dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So both of you guys
Yeah.
give me a spot hidden, and we'll see how much your flashlights reveal.
Oh, I don't think I need to bother rolling my bonus there.
No, that's a super nice crit. Nice one that you rolled there. Let me just reveal the whole goddamn thing. Nice roll. First crit of the day. Uh-oh. Don't look everywhere.
Uh,
Don't look everywhere.
yeah.
Don't look everywhere.
Don't
Close
look
your
every-
eyes. Vicky
Don't.
revealed too much. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. All right, great. So basically, you see this chamber in front of you, and that crit is just fabulous. So you see this thing here. Let me just get onto my selector tool. So you see this, some kind of sarcophagus. And
Yay! I know
as-
where the mummy's hiding.
there you go. And then as you're as you're there, you realize that the officer is just like flipped off the lid, and you hear this loud crash as the stone lid falls to the ground and shatters. Okay, and his attention isn't really on you folks, but let me just give him another roll and see if he does see you. Or well, yeah, let me just do it. Let me just roll it. Sorry, skills. Give me a second. Yeah, obviously he sees you guys kind of coming in. You might have made some noise, and the flashlights are right on him. So he definitely knows you're there. And he is holding his handgun in one hand and a machete in the other hand. And he kicked off the lid. Okay. And I'm just wondering, I just want to tweak something in and out. Just because, I got to get some use.
Disappeared.
There you go.
Oh.
There
Oh.
you go. Let's swing it around. Swing it around to Sunshiny Town. Now, the figure inside, with that crit, you're going to get a little peek at it, Kelsey. Not so much Dr. Flo, but Kelsey can see this figure inside looking a little bit like that. Not animated. It's lying there, posed in kind of, its arms.
So not good.
Its arms across its chest. So it's posed.
Is it holding a snake staff?
It is holding a scepter that has the shape of a snake. It is indeed holding that.
More snakes.
Okay, this is very, very important for Kelsey. Does that scepter have any jewels on it?
Oh, absolutely it does. It's encrusted with emeralds.
Can I roll an appraise?
Oh, please do. Absolutely.
Please.
Yep.
Because I'm sorry, this is a Kelsey thing.
Yep.
And very important. And Kelsey has no idea what they're worth, but they're fucking gems, so they want them badly.
They wants them. They needs them. They covets them.
Yes. I do. Yes, they will be my precious. Now.
Yes. So, it's really going to depend on you. I'm going to let you guys have the first interaction of this encounter, and it will really decide. I mean, you can try and talk, but if you want to go in combat, that's your option too. I'll leave it up to you folks to decide which way you want to go.
Shall we try negotiation first?
Yeah. Anything to not die? That'd be great.
Yeah. I'd kind of would like to succeed the mission, even if I die in the process. But yes. Yeah, I don't suppose you'd let us have that mummy. We'd be happy to give you whatever else you'd like.
We have a jade amulet,
There's an amulet? I forgot about the amulet.
Oh yeah, we can bargain with that. Hopefully they'll be convinced.
Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, we'd be willing to trade you the amulet for the mummy.
I mean, with Dr. Flo's knowledge and her anthropology, is there any chance that she would know, about mummies and tombs and stuff?
Give me a roll. Let's see.
Be able to. Okay.
Give us a roll. Right. The answer's always in the
apparently
dice.
Not.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently not.
You must have been doing something at the sorority house or at the college. At the college. I think you went.
Yeah.
Did you go to Cambridge or Oxford or something like
Yeah.
that? The
It was
college. No,
yeah.
unfortunately.
She had a sick day that day. Yeah, we'll call it a sick day. Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? So is that's kind of your opening line? Anything else you want to add, or is that it?
That's all I got for right now, unfortunately. Yeah, amulet for the mummy.
Yeah, because unless
Do you want to roll persuade or fast talk or
I'd be
something, Kelsey?
delighted to. Ooh, that is a great question. I want to persuade or fast talk.
ooh.
Okay. Let's see. Persuade sucks. Use my fast talk. Wow, even worse. Can I charm them instead?
Ooh.
Well, let's see how you roleplay it out. Yeah, you can try, but give me some good roleplay. Give me some charm. Like, I need some charm. It's just like a bard when I make you sing. I need a song. I
Oh,
need
no.
some charm.
Okay.
Remind me not to play
Let me
D&D.
let me rephrase that. Oh, great, serpent person. We would be very joyous if we could trade you for that mummy. I am sure your endeavors will go very far with this amulet that we would give you in exchange for the mummy. What do you say?
Give it a roll.
Nice.
Do this right in front of me before, and Roll20's being slow, but it's a success.
Success.
Ooh, hey, nice.
Yeah, but
Is it? It's contested.
it's
going to
be contested. So. Yeah, for sure. And I think maybe what, intelligence? Psychology?
Usually it's either charm or psychology.
Charm or psychology back. Ugh. But here's the thing. This is not a normal person. This is a serpent person. So
if they want to roll intelligence instead, I can see that. Because, completely different psychology because they're a serpent person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course they get a hard success.
It does have an effect though, because before, so as you're speaking, the officer, the serpent person, had its pistol pointed at you and the machete in its other hand. And as you use your forked tongue to speak, there's something that shifts in its cold eyes. And almost like it's making a choice. And then it hisses out to you, "Foolish humans, you know nothing of what you're dealing with. If I can't have her, you can't." Out of my voice. It coughs like a
really
smoker.
Sorry, but we're charged. I'm really sorry, but we really need the mummy. So, yeah.
How does Matt Mercer do those voices and not choke all the time? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna go to combat situation.
Of course we are.
Okay.
So I am ready to die again.
So as we saw with our sheets, let me clear out the combat tracker. And we saw that the sheet on the combat page isn't quite working right. So if you could click on your token and try and roll Dex, and let's see if it will work that way. And I will do the same.
I doubt it'll go to the track. Yeah, it's not going to the tracker.
Okay, we'll try to get on combat.
Populate.
And I'll just put in your roll myself.
Oh, so. Can I keep the 8?
Yeah, you can keep the 8. So let me just adjust this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'll have to check out the Roll20 sheet.
I have vague recollections there was something else going on, but regardless, I'll take an 8.
Yep. And I
let's
just
see.
let me just I gotta get the rest in here. He did
There's that
absolutely
82.
horrible.
Oh shit!
Are you
got a
are you
99?
are you changing my turnip tracker? Are you how are you able to do that?
Yes. I just clicked and I started typing.
Oh, I didn't
But
think
it
you would
wouldn't let
have
me do it for
authority to do that because you're not the
that's
game
thing.
master.
I can't do it for the soldier, but I could do it for both myself and Dr. Yo.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. Well, I was like losing my mind. I didn't even type in that 8 yet. What's going on? I'm losing my mind. Okay. So you're gonna have the top spot in initiative order, and just so we know, for Pulp Cthulhu, rolling initiative usually works this way, right? Let's see here. Ask everyone to make a dex roll to determine their initiative order. Those who roll extreme success will be the first to act, followed by those who roll a hard success, then those who roll regular success, and finally those who failed the roll. So it kind of works out the same way in some ways as what we've just put in using the numbers. Kelsey rolled the extreme success, top of the initiative. Then Flo had a lesser fail than this guy who's rolled a 99. So, but that's how it normally works in Pulp Cthulhu. And again, I'm just learning the rules. We're all learning the rules together. Yeah, well, there you go. Okay, sorry. Okay, so he's going to make a motion after you do that charm check. He counters with his intelligence. He seems to make a decision, and he seems to take his machete, says what he said. If he can't have her, you can't either, and will lunge. Like he makes like he's going to step up and lunge at the figure in the sarcophagus. But Kelsey, you go first. What do you want to do?
Be disturbed that the serpent person impersonating Oblivion soldiers into necrophilia. But aside from that, yeah, I'm gonna pull the rifle that I've got because I am out of bullets for the handgun, and be very, very glad that I have plenty of bullets for the 303. And am I close enough to shoot, or do I need to get closer?
No, you're close enough to take a shot. Let's move your tokens inside a little bit. Here, I'll move you here. You guys are at the top of the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, I will take a shot and hope I can actually hit.
He's not going to dodge for cover because he's hell bent. Nice. Holy shit.
Nice.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, so they're stacking,
Yeah.
right, for 28?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, there's the big grand finale gone down the tubes, everyone, because this guy only had 25 hit points. Please describe your killing shot.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
As he's leaping into the sarcophagus, I managed to graze the top of his skull and blow the back of it off.
Smelling.
Nice. And as it does that, it's like the human shell just crumbles into dust around him, and it's revealed his serpent person head, what remains of it. It's all of its the human flesh just turns to dust, and you can see it on his neck, on his hands, completely green scales everywhere. Well, that really takes the fun out of that. Okay.
Sorry.
All right, big XO3M. Nice shot. Well, so much for getting into tracking order. Go ahead, role play it out. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to cautiously approach the mummy and see if it's like, I don't know, if he's done something to like wake it up and get it moving.
Okay, so go ahead and move your tokens closer if you like.
Okay, Dr. Yo, have a gun handy, if you will, or a sword or something.
Yeah, sword in hand, yeah.
Are you coming with? Yeah, great. Yeah, I'll take a look.
Is your
in
meat
there and
shield
see what I
coming
can
with
see.
you?
Yes, they
Not
are.
much for meat shield. I've got like 4 hit points or something dumb like that.
I'm still fucking hiding behind you.
It's been a rough day.
Nice.
It's been a rough day. All right. So you guys come and take a closer look into the sarcophagus. Again, this isn't exactly the picture, but it was the only thing I could kind of find. You see a figure lying there with their arms across their chest, with a serpent, as you see it, bejeweled serpent scepter in one hand, and it looks, if you could give me a spot hidden so I can see if I can give you a little more detail or not, that would be fantastic.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
I'm so glad for keen eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Success.
So success. How about you, Dr. Flo?
Ooh,
Not so
nope.
much, but that's okay. Kelsey, so Kelsey, as you're looking, the creature, again, it's not exactly as the picture. The robes are more of a crimson robes, and underneath, it's not so much these wraps. It's more like the dried skin of a snake when it sheds or molts its skin. And there looks to be something underneath that first layer molted snake skin.
Oh crap. Is it moving? Does it look alive?
You can't tell with that skin, and you might have to investigate a little further.
Oh, that's what I was afraid you were going to say. Well, if nothing else, is this like a human mummy or a snake person mummy?
What kind of success did you have? Just a regular one?
Just a regular, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to dig deeper then, my friend, for more. Get in there, biology class! Come on! It's a frog.
Actually, before we go digging any further, do you mind covering me while I search the soldier's body?
Okay.
Great.
Yep. Let's do that.
Yeah, I would like to search the body.
Okay, go ahead and do a little spot hidden on the body.
Okay, come on. I could use more bullets from my 45. And Dr. Yo can use more cartridges for the flamethrower. And holy shit!
Wow, that's really good.
And I can use money too. Money's good. I'm good with money.
Yeah, so he had his pistol was a 45. It's got 4 bullets left in it. He looks a little more ragged for wear, actually, to be quite honest. As you kind of look closer, you realize that he actually had some other wounds. His uniform and that sort of thing had those kind of whip-like wounds that you saw before from that.
So he tangled with that shadow thing.
That big formless spawn thing. Yeah, he and his men. And that's probably why he doesn't have any more soldiers with him. Likely the soldiers didn't fare too well.
Yes, they were his meat shield. Yes, I get that.
Yeah, exactly. But it looks like he had already taken some damage from that as well. So, yeah. And as far as what he has a light backpack. He has dynamite, 2 sticks.
Yay. How many sticks? 2?
2 sticks of dynamite.
Yay.
2 blasting caps.
Okay, great. I'm up to 4 each of dynamite and blasting caps. How exciting is that shit?
He also has another crystal kind of whistle, similar to the one you encountered before, but with some different designs on it. He also has a compass.
I'll just leave the compass because I think I already got one from a different.
Okay.
Same.
But I will take the crystal and whistle and Dr. Yo, if you want to trade flute.
He also has the machete.
One. Oh yeah, machetes are good.
And he has also in his belt short metal snake-like spikes. And there are 3 of those. And they're made of a metal.
Spikes.
Give me a praise, would you, Kelsey?
I'd be delighted to. Hang on, let me get back to skills. Yeah, hard success there.
Nice.
They're made of a metal that you don't recognize and that you suspect may not be a metal known to humanity. Yeah. Yeah. So you've got 3 of those, okay?
Cool. 3 metal spikes of indeterminate metal. Cool.
That are serpent-like. And that's really important to keep that in mind.
Serpent-like. Okay.
Serpent-like spikes. Like the design and shape of them. Almost like, a bit of a spirally coil to them, except for the pointy end.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wild. Great. I'm glad to go shopping through his pockets.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now I feel ready to go digging through the body of the mummy. Yeah, Dr. Yo, if you want to be ready with that sword, and if you have to cut me to cut the mummy down, do that.
Nice. Okay.
unless you would like me to hold a rifle at the mummy or the 45, and you can go searching, because I think you need.
I mean, that might be
for this shit.
Yeah, that might be a better idea.
Okay. I'll pull the 45, and I'll just have the gun right up against the mummy's skull, and hope that'll be enough if it starts moving and shit.
We hope, yeah.
We really, really hope, yes. Okay, go for it, Dr. Yo.
Go, Dr. Yo.
Can I use education, or do I have to use biology?
Well, shouldn't you use medicine? You're a doctor?
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Okay, let's do that.
Sorry for my
maybe
tone,
not.
but I'm just like, oh, are you kidding me? You're a freaking doctor.
Yeah, even that didn't work.
But your medicine's
So
at
thanks,
70.
man. She's still traumatized.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it worth burning luck? Do I have luck? Is it worth?
I don't think you have
I
enough.
don't have enough.
I'll just say this is that the
and you don't
exterior
have enough.
skin is so thick and tough of a husk that you, just by looking at it or even bending around and looking at angles, you can't get any sense of what's inside. It looks like you guys are going to have to actually touch the husk or even attempt to cut it open of some sort to be able to ascertain what's beneath the dried snake skin. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you had a switchblade, if you don't want to ruin one of your scalpels on this thing.
You got a machete, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
You got a machete from the dead guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, well, I mean, machetes are fucking huge, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to damage the mummy.
Okay. All right. Whatever you want. What would you prefer?
I don't know. Dr. Yo, what would you like to make the first incision with?
You're going to make Dr. Yo do it.
Of course
Yeah.
I am.
Okay.
That's the doctor.
Yep. You got it.
I have a switchblade.
Okay.
I think that
Great.
would make this amount of damage.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have as far as do you want to use your do you have melee for your switchblade? What would you have for that? What's your skill points in that?
Oh.
Or would you like to try medicine again?
I mean, my switchblade comes under brawl.
Yep.
So maybe medicine again, and hope
Yep.
this time that it works because it is a little higher.
Yep. Let's hopefully you can do it again. Medicine again. Let's go. Medicine for the win. You were a surgeon. Yes,
Thank
like a
God.
surgeon. Cutting for the very first time. Yeah, like a surgeon. Okay.
Weird Al was not on my bingo card for this.
I know. Yes, as you
Please tell me that's
slice.
really a Weird Al song.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It genuinely.
Totally is. So as you cut through the husk, and you kind of peel back the layers, underneath you see a figure that is, how shall we describe, in a strangely alien way, profoundly beautiful. It seems to be in the shape of a serpent female person. And
Not another fucking serpent.
yes. But its skin seems like new and glistening, almost like a caterpillar when it comes out of its kind of cocoon type thing.
No.
But it doesn't
It's
seem to
supposed
be
dead.
moving. But it does seem like it is new flesh scales, and the scales shine and shimmer like sunlight on the water. Yeah. But it doesn't seem to be, as you're cutting forward, it doesn't seem, as you kind of pass its hand over its nostril holes or its mouth, it doesn't seem like there's any sign of life just yet. But how about you give me a listen check, Dr. Yo?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I try to, or am I too far away?
Please do.
Well, get in there. If you want to move closer and watch, get in there. Get in close there, Kelsey.
Go for it.
Get in close. Stick your head in
Yeah.
that sarcophagus,
Yeah.
my friend.
Oh, well, my hand was already in the sarcophagus holding a gun to its head. But I guess I can
Good
put
point.
my head in and listen. Oh, god damn.
So there doesn't seem to be any sign of life. And this is about like an average size humanoid. Yeah. But it doesn't seem to be breathing.
Can I take a now that the husk has been peeled in some places, can I do another spot check?
Yeah,
to
for
see
sure.
if it's got anything sharp, especially sharp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
Can I do better? No.
Nice.
Just
It just
regular.
has as far as it just has the serpent scepter in its hand. Inside this sarcophagus there seems to be some rolls, like a scroll of some sort with some language you don't initially recognize. And that's at the base in the sarcophagus by its feet. There's also a wooden box next to its feet inside. And there's also let's see. Sorry, go ahead. I just want to check something.
I will take that scroll and I will pick up the box.
Okay, and let's say that was okay roll. Let's apply that roll as you open up the box. You'll see that inside it's set up like it was meant to hold something that looks in the shape of a crown and railroad toot toot, but the crown is not there. But it seems like it's a box that was made to hold a crown. And again, just going back to our previous sessions, all of the symbology and hieroglyphics on all the well walls and runes that you've seen match up with this figure. A robed figure with a scepter in one hand and a crown on their heads. It's all clicking and connecting for you.
What do you think, Dr. Yo, that it maybe needs the crown to reanimate as well as the scepter? Maybe, kind of?
Yeah.
Great. Do we want to be risky and see what happens if we try to take its scepter away? Because, that might wake it up, too.
Yeah, no, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Can we do something to check the scepter first? It's
Do you want to touch the scepter?
When would a cult be used?
Actually,
Yeah,
I want to do something else to the scepter. I just want to appraise it and just see how much it's worth.
Sure, go ahead.
There you go. Yeah.
Do the appraisal. And I like your idea of rolling cult too, so why don't you both do that? Kelsey, you don't know what it's worth, but it does. Oh!
Holy shit!
Holy!
Oh my god!
Second crit of the day.
Oh
Whoosh!
my god.
Nice. Okay, we're sticking with a cult.
Wow. And your cult's pretty good at 55. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you recognize sort of this I mean, this is a scepter that is incredibly unique, and you remember, even though you failed your anthropology class thing before, um but when you took some religious studies, you
There you
recall
go.
seeing mention of this in some hieroglyphics that were from the first age of the Egyptian Empire that were translated by a professor who actually did the field research on it, to mention the serpent scepter of the Empire of Mu, MU. Now, even though that's a critical success, you don't remember much more other than that. And that is a huge breadcrumb for this campaign. The Empire of Mu. Okay? And as another thing, actually, with that critical one, as you kind of go and you're checking out the scepter, you move the arm that's holding it slightly, and you see underneath is something that looks like a whip. And it seems to be about 12 feet in length. It's covered in sharp barbs like rose thorns. So, it seems to be made out of some kind of leather that you don't recognize as anything you've encountered before. So, it's a thorn whip, for want of a better word. Dr. Yo. Okay, and that's all I'm going to give you.
Great.
And I know, Kelsey, you rolled it, but you had rolled a praise. And I took the cult roll from Dr. Yo. Okay. Yeah.
That's fine.
Oop, sorry, Debbie's climbing on me.
Mostly I wanted to know.
Not right now, Debbie, my
I
dear
just want
kitty.
to know how much the shit was worth.
Yes. Yeah, you're not doing so good with that. What kind of thief are you?
Well, hey, I was pretty good before. There was one successful one.
I mean,
but
you're still covered in like snake goo, so maybe that doesn't.
yeah, that probably doesn't help much.
And to be fair, this
It's
is
based,
antiquities, right? So it might be a little bit out of your background.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah,
Now,
I was distracted by the antiquity part as well as snake bile in my face, to not really just focus on the fundamentals of like pretty shiny rock. How much is rock worth?
Right. And I think we're coming up to 3:58, so we're almost done. So I'm going to just railroad you a little bit, if that's okay. Just to wrap it up, again, Kelsey has the portable radio on their back, on their shoulders.
Yep, I do.
And so, if you don't mind, we just say that you go back, you grab the tent from the other chamber, you wrap the mummy up in the tent canvas, bind it with the rope, call for backup, and you do a quick search of this burial chamber, and you find on the back wall that there actually is, in fact, a back tunnel that leads upwards. And after an hour of hiking back up a windy back tunnel, you exit the temple. And just for fun, I'll show you a picture. Well, you guys never came in through the exterior, did you? No, you didn't. I don't know if I can show it to you if you were not on the same map, but let me try. Hang on a second here. I don't know if you guys will see this or not. No, you're not on the right map. So let me just copy it, and I'll bring it to you. And we'll just show you what the exterior of the temple looks like, because you came in through the underground complex. Let's show it to you here. So this is when you exit, you come out, and that's what you see. That is the top part of the temple that as you put things together, the capstone broke the enchantments, and each capstone had this thing screw out of the ground about 20 feet or so until the three of them erupted it out. And what if you had come from the exterior, there was an entranceway on the exterior that you could also have gotten into the temple with. But you exit by that exterior door, and then you're able to contact Quentin Shapiro, who again was the project leader from the airstrip in Paraguay. And he quickly makes arrangements to rendezvous with you and congratulate you on the success. And as soon as you aboard a Pan Am chartered flight back from Paraguay through Rio de Janeiro and up to New York City, where you'll be debriefed along with delivering the mummy successfully. And Shapiro will come with you, in fact, as project lead, because there's no way he's not going to try and get some credit for this magnificent success. And he definitely encouraged, he says, you will receive a bonus in your pay for this dangerous mission. I don't want to go through too much of your debriefing, but once we get back to Caduceus headquarters in New York, your wounds and everything will be seen to, and we'll debrief you properly at that point.
Oh my God, it's been so long since I've had full hit points.
Oh no. Exactly. So you guys are now, just think of it as Indiana Jones. You see the map of the world, and you see you're playing with a red line from Paraguay airstrip to Rio de Janeiro, and then a line going up to New York City. And that's where this particular chapter, the Bolivian chapter of the two-headed serpents, the Pulp Cthulhu campaign that we were working on, would end. And we'll go from there, I guess. Well, actually, I think we'll probably wrap up Pulp Cthulhu if that's okay with you folks, since we're playing Jaden's Call of Cthulhu campaign. I hope this was a fun kind of short little campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It would have been way more fun if we had more players, but, you know, which isn't to say that...
We made it work.
Yeah, that the three of us didn't make it work, but, you know, still would have been better. It's usually better with more.
Well, but, in the in-person game, unfortunately, Blue Witch's character died. And guess what? The Blue Witch's character didn't just die from any of these enemies or the giant snake or even the captain. She died from C. Haig's character, the archaeologist, losing her shit with fear of reptiles. And because Blue Witch had been bitten by reptiles and was starting to turn some scales on her neck and shoulder and was telepathically communicating with this mummy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, the archaeologists went for Blue Witch to kill her, and then Bonchance Louis got jealous that she was in love with the serpent lady, so then did a jealous rage, and then it ended up being Wes the Hunter who shot poor Blue Witch's character, the femme fatale gunrunner, squarely point blank in the heart, and then she went from friendly fire. That's a pretty rough crew of players. Let me tell you, it was shocking, it was disturbing, and then they killed the mummy. Yeah. So let's say they're not getting their bonuses.
They didn't even bring it back intact.
No, they just hacked the shit out of it. It was nuts. I'm like, well, I can't believe this is happening. So at least you didn't lose any players, and you got the mummy back to New York City intact. So well done, you.
Yeah.
All right.
Survived death like 5 times, but yeah.
Exactly. So thanks for helping me run through this. I'm still learning Pulp Cthulhu too, so I'm still learning all the rules. It takes me forever to learn. But again, anyone watching?
No. Thank you for running.
Yeah, thank you. And next week, October 28th, we'll be doing Kelsey, a.k.a. Jaden, will take over keeper duties and running our Call of Cthulhu 7E queer questing. We're just starting out on your campaign, so don't miss that. We'll be streaming on CHAG's Twitch stream, CHAG16 on Twitch, so watch her channel for that. And we're getting very close to the RPG Alliance convention, which is November 17th, 18th, and 19th. The 17th and 18th are online gaming. So all our friends in chat, Icy and all you, just let us know, or let CHAG know, or in CHAG's Discord or whatever. Let us know if you want a VIG, very important gamer badge, so you can come and play some tabletop role-playing games. Yes, Call of Cthulhu is well represented. Alien, Vampire Cruise, D&D, obviously. All kinds of different games. If you want to try something different than video games, let us know. We'll set you up with a free badge. You can play all weekend free. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for my announcements. Do you two have any announcements?
I'm announcement free.
Same.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you so much again for you guys playing. I really appreciate getting the chance to run this with you. Thank you. You've been both wonderful players.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. Thanks for running it.
All right. I think that's it. So we'll see you both next Saturday, October 28th, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Jaden's Call of Cthulhu campaign. Should be exciting.
Oh, yes, it will.
Oh, and you know what? I just realized that I've been streaming this whole time with my Be Right Back sign on. And everybody messed from our P break to now. All the maps and all the interactions. I'm sorry, Twitch. Stream chaotic people. I really suck at this. This might be the only time we ever do this.
I'm so sorry.
Yep, me too. All right, thanks a lot, Icy, Grim, C Hag. Take care. And we'll end the stream there. Thanks, guys.